Hopefully that works.
You're dumber than I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you. If you can't even see that, then be quiet. Otherwise, you're just annoying me.
Oh, weird.
Ewan, can I figure out anything?
Oh my god.
Why is Maki just attacking us?
Because she wanted to suck Kaito's wiener.
Wondering why.
Okay, Vente, just because you're drunk does not mean you can start being a homosexual.
The coat sleeve
I'm
sticking
not.
out of
I
the hydraulic
explained my
press
situation to you.
is rather telling. It couldn't have been anyone else but Kaito. If you can't see that, then you weren't looking hard enough.
She's kinda right.
I wasn't looking hard enough. What do you mean?
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves. So when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve. If you understand to be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
Wait, what the fuck?
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat.
That's Kaido's good. I have to cut that.
So when the hydraulic press crushed him,
I don't know what I
all
cut,
that
but
stuck out was his coat sleeve. If you understand to be quiet already.
That's the only thing I can
Otherwise,
cut.
you're getting in the way. He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
Dude, I don't
So when the
fucking know
hydraulic
which one
press
of
crushed
these
him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve.
would solve this problem.
If you understand to be quiet already.
What's helping?
Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
Nico's ability I work extremely hard for. But I can't use
This
it.
is the one thing I'm terrible at, anyways.
He always
still don't
dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his...
What?
So when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve.
Just happened?
If you want
Cut it.
I cut you. Cut you.
I'll cut through your words! Yes, it's true. Kaito never put his arm through his sleeve.
Pretty true.
But that was just his right arm. He wore his left sleeve normally. And the left sleeve was the one we found outside the press.
Maki is shaking.
Knowing how
He's
Kaito
quaking.
wore his coat, that's awfully strange, isn't it?
Then maybe neither of his arms were through the sleeves.
Huh?
That's a
It's a
gasm argument right
possibility.
there.
In the end, your reasoning is full of holes.
It's like, what's his brain?
Excuse
Stop
me?
getting in my way. I have to defeat Kokichi.
I have to defeat Kokishi.
It's like Maki said, though. Kaito's gotta be the victim. Because if Kokichi, the mastermind, was dead, the killing game would be over.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's wrong.
Monokuma, hurry up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
Huh? Already? You sure it's not too soon?
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now. Hey, Mr. Suspect! That's your cue!
It's coming out.
Taro Obami.
Both.
What? That is an exisal, not Kokichi.
An exisal?
What? Why is an exisal
Whoops. My
What?
bad. Seems like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
What the fuck?
Is that Kaito's voice?
Kaito?
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an exisol and kind of dozed off.
Huh?
And that's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
Oh, hold on.
No, this is
And the
fake.
one that
This is
died
fake. This
wasn't
is not real.
Yeah, it's Kokichi's pranking, dude.
Stupid!
Ah!
That was just a lie!
Ooh, that's a fucking prank, bro.
Yeah, dude.
That is a major look meme.
You guys thought I died? I would never. No way.
There you go, Wes.
Yep.
Kokichi?
I'm gonna live till I die.
Jesus.
I'm gonna laugh instead of cry.
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
I thought as much. Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like you.
You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me.
Man.
Is that really you, Kokichi?
That's right, Cracker Jack.
Seriously, how old are you?
Himiko
Then
is
why are
calling
you
him a
hiding in
boomer.
there? Show yourself.
Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself.
Not wrong.
I understand how you guys must feel. You can't believe it because I'm like this, right? That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
Evidence?
Ta-da! The video camera.
What?
It was in the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar, just in case. Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to this, I filmed it so everyone could see it clearly. The moment the victim died.
What did you say?
Alrighty then. Let's
going
watch
on?
this shocking
Why is
moment.
Kokichi just a robot?
Hey, Monokuma. Can you
this
connect
so
the video
much.
camera to the monitor?
This is the best shot.
Roger that.
No.
Boy.
Why is there a fucking PSP in my screen?
Okay. He's already done though.
Splat.
Jesus.
He's fine.
Huh? Kaito?
This is terrible. Why would something like this?
I saw it through my fingers. The moment Kaito was crushed.
What the fuck? Okay.
That was actually kind of like hard
By
to
the
watch.
way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way. This video camera only has the basic functions. Just the play, record, and pause buttons so you can't edit after filming it. And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it either. Right, Monokuma? Oh, you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion.
Ooh.
I see. If it's necessary for a fair discussion, then I will answer. No trace of that footage was found on any of the computers inside the Academy. See, if it wasn't connected to any computer, then editing the footage would be impossible. Which means this footage is 100% real.
If that's
How,
the case, then it would seem our suspicions can be lifted.
What do you mean, how?
The body we found inside the hangar, crushed in the hydraulic press, is definitely Kaito.
Oh, that was quick.
Well,
Let's all just vote now.
Poor Kaito. I can't believe he died such a horrible death. I can't believe he died with his guts and his brains splattered all over that machine.
Stop it! Now I'm
Kinda giving
starting
me
to not feel well.
Junko execution vibes.
That's Probably because I used my magic to transfer all my barf over to you.
I know that's a joke, but the thought of it...
Why was Kaido killed? What the fuck, dude?
It looks like you finally believe that I'm the one in this
Well,
exisal.
Going on, Gasmo.
What are you and Wit
Yes.
saying?
With
I don't
that,
know.
we can definitively
So
say
based-
that the culprit is you.
Huh? Why?
No, it's not him.
You filmed the moment
yeah.
the victim died.
He,
Which
whoever's in the
means you were
exisal just
present
showed
at the
that they
scene.
can change the voice, so it can literally
As
be
the
either.
person who filmed this footage, you're the only one who could be the culprit.
But if the culprit shot the video, why would they go out of their way to show it?
Entirely.
Oh man, you got me! Yeah, I'm the culprit. Jeez, I totally dug my own grave. Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an exisal after I killed Kaito. Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown, to jazz up this trial. I
Is it
took that
frozen for
footage
anyone
for
else?
proof
Yeah.
so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer.
Fuck. Fresh.
Okay.
Whoa.
But I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show
I
it
don't
right
think
away.
Kokichi did it, man.
So does that mean you admit to the crime?
You mean you just admitted it?
Oh, man. I dug
No,
my
it'd be
own
this
grave
obvious.
again? Well, I don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now. So, I give up.
You're giving up? Does that mean it's been decided?
Is it okay that this trial was so short?
That's fine. We knew from the very start that Kokichi was the killer.
Hey.
But before we vote, I want to say something to Kokichi. You may be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules.
You said you were dying.
That would desecrate the killing game Junko Enoshima created, right? Your beloved Junko Enoshima.
Oh, Junko Enoshima.
Junko?
Whatever. It's voting time now. Let's go before Kokichi changes his...
No, hold on a second. This isn't right.
Yeah.
The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime, and the trial ends? That's not how this goes. That doesn't sound like the kind of game Kokichi or Monokuma or Junko would play.
They keep saying
What
the
if the
J
mastermind
word.
got tired of it?
Why do they all
Remnants
act like
of
they know
despair
Junko?
were like that.
Flashback light.
No, if they were
I
tired
know, but
of
they
it,
don't know
they
her.
wouldn't
Like,
have put all that effort into the video.
Definitely
famous.
do. They went to Hope's Peak and they just remembered everything.
They went to a new Hope's Peak, but
yeah, it was
There
different.
would have been no need for this class
still, like,
trial.
famous.
in the first
They
place.
probably talked about Junko since she literally caused the end of the world.
yeah,
Something's
it's
not
like a
right.
famous name at this point
We
in the
need to
story.
get a better feel for the
Man, what
situation.
the fuck going on?
I think Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap us.
Trap us? Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Then, are you suggesting one of us is the culprit?
Yes.
Yeah.
If it's not Kokichi, then the culprit must be one
Prime
of us.
suspect.
You are dead. Fuck you, Gazmo.
Oh my god.
One of us?
That's not possible.
No, I didn't say that. I was just saying it's dangerous to trust Kokichi.
Yep, that's true.
Shuichi is so distrusting. But it's exactly like Shuichi said. I'm actually not the culprit.
What the fuck?
I love this character so much.
What? But that contradicts what you said previously.
Yuppers, that was a lie.
Yuppers.
Sorry, I lied again. The real culprit of this case is super bad at hiding themselves, so I thought I could help. I pretended to be the culprit by using the footage! It made the game more interesting, too.
What true.
Are you serious?
I love his voice actor, man.
What's the truth and what's a lie? I don't know anymore.
It's fine. Because Kokichi is the culprit.
She is mad.
He killed Kaito. No matter how much he deceives us, it won't change our minds. The footage shows he did it. Kokichi has to be the only option.
Uh-oh, about to blame Himiko.
Safety
There's
function.
no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit.
I think.
We all saw that footage earlier, right?
Because I want to blame Kiba right now.
Kaito got crushed to death.
No, that's wrong. Why is it moving, bro?
That's wrong!
Dude, I didn't actually think about this until we were reading over the truth.
Think about
The safety function would make it impossible to kill Kaito with the press.
A safety function.
Oh, safety function.
Also, I like how in the video it stops
Yes,
it like
it was written
before
on
it
the
even
safety
touches them,
precaution.
and then it just fucking insta smashes.
The hydraulic press will automatically
I don't know what
stop
type
if
of
the
safety
infrared
system
sensor
there
detects
is.
a living
It's not
organism.
slowing down.
So the hydraulic press won't move at all if there's a living person under it?
Which is why it couldn't have been used to kill Kaito.
Maki is
Which
freaking
means
mad.
it's more likely that
Gotta skip over that. Love watching that again.
What we saw in that video. He was already dead by then?
Is that not fucked up? Like, what?
Yeah, we're all talking about how
But you could
Kaide's death
disable
and
the infrared
Kiryumi's
sensor
death
of the
are brutal.
safety
Meanwhile,
function
there's
with an
that.
electro bomb.
I guess it's quick.
No.
Can you
I
imagine?
don't
How
think
quick would it
Kokichi would
actually
use an
be?
electro bomb for that
Literally a
purpose.
second.
Yeah, but like,
I like how it pauses when it's right above, and then it just
It would
fucking.
have taken down the hangar's alarm system and the Exosol's remote control.
I wonder what it would feel like.
And then Timmy
it would
Thicksack
wouldn't
comes
be
down.
anything.
significant disadvantage.
You would
That'd
die
be-
instantly.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
that's how I
wouldn't. You
want.
probably
That's
wouldn't
how I
feel
want to
anything.
go. That's how I want to go.
But you can't be too
I
sure
wanna
I
You
wouldn't
crush
do
a
that.
hydraulic
I'm
press.
the type who would do anything for
I want to
fun.
fucking suffer, bro. I want to feel every single inch of my pain.
I want a Celeste
Also,
death.
we
I
don't
want to
have
burn
any
alive and then
evidence
get
of a
run over
different
by a
murder method
truck.
other than the hydraulic
I forgot about that.
No, we do.
We were
I have a
watching her
plausible
trial
theory
last
for the
night,
murder.
so I'll watch that again.
What?
That's a trial I always miss. I always miss the first three.
That trial is fire. Literally.
Every time I've watched
Don't.
anyone play Danganronpa, I've always missed the first three in chapter, or the first game.
I'm still not over
I
Saya's
always
death,
come in
honestly.
at chapter 4.
I've had trust issues with women ever since Sayaka.
Arrows or the crossbow? I don't know which one. Arrows, I
No,
guess.
it wasn't.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
This is it! There was a swipe pattern bloodstain in the hangar, suggesting a body was dragged.
Yep.
The bloodstain goes from the bathroom all the way to the press.
Why the fuck would somebody else besides Kokichi have a reason to kill someone? That's what I don't understand.
Well,
That was the
it's like the
restroom where
perfect crime,
Kaito was
right?
being held,
Yeah,
wasn't
but
it?
literally why? The game was over.
Because, well,
There's no point. There's no point in getting out. The world is literally dead.
Bloodstains were also found inside the bathroom. That can't be coincidence.
Maybe they just really didn't like Kokichi.
So Kaito was killed in the restroom, then dragged to the press and
I mean,
crushed?
there's still a mastermind though, right? Like,
If the bloodstain
I mean,
even
if
was
it's not
Kaito's.
Kokichi.
Yeah.
Dude, I just want to take a moment and talk about how comfortable
What?
these new jeans I have are.
You are drunk.
No, these are
We
so
only
comfortable.
guessed that Kaito was killed in the bathroom.
I'm not wearing any clothes right now at all.
Yeah, didn't
It's
need
most
to know
comfortable.
Since his body
Kinda
was
did.
crushed, we'll never know if Kaito died some other way.
No.
No, that's wrong.
There!
Yeah.
Can't make
The
that
small
sound.
hole on the sleeve of Kaito's coat is the
Man,
key to
what's
his
going
cause of
on?
death.
I literally don't fucking
Small
know.
hole?
Small. Oh, here we go.
Like the thing is, I already
No,
know
no.
about all these.
There is no way that hole's got anything
But
to
it
do
just,
with a
it
weapon.
doesn't.
I'll hit you with my everything you buy will go on sale the next day, curse.
Jesus.
Himiko, what's wrong? Why are you freaking out all of a sudden?
Himiko, if you killed Kaido, I'm going to be so
I'm
mad
not
at you.
freaking out. I'm just saying it's impossible for the weapon to be that small.
Show you. My gosh.
I can show.
Oh no. Do not show him with your cock.
This is it!
This is it.
I believe the
This is our
weapon was the
answer.
crossbow found in the bathroom.
Imagine a debate scrum with the Exisol.
Okay. Spoil it that he's gonna
A
come out
crossbow
eventually, I
arrow would
guess.
certainly leave a hole that small.
Huh? I said imagine with the Exisol.
Can we then conclude that Kaito was
If the
shot with the
Exisol is on
crossbow?
the
If so, that crossbow just might be the actual murder weapon used to kill Kaito.
I see. It's so surprising that a crossbow is the
Himiko,
murder
what?
weapon.
fucking the Exisol's arm just
Seriously,
moving
Himiko,
behind her.
what's wrong?
What is wrong, Himiko?
She probably needs to pee. Anyway, about Kaito getting shot.
Right here.
If that was his
My
cause
mouth
of
is
death,
wide open.
then I wonder who shot him with the
Like, that'd be
crossbow.
very awkward for both
Well,
parties involved.
I already know, but I won't tell
Like a suction
you.
cup. Attach myself like a leech.
Playing with us.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Then let's show him that playtime is over.
Hope!
Let's show him that the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never
Hope!
submit to despair.
Hope! I'm Makoto
They have
90.
said hope and
It's
despair.
literally Makoto.
This in this chapter alone, like 50 times more than any other chapter in this game. I fucking swear.
Non-stop debate.
Every other game they mention it like every fucking chapter.
I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow. What a mystery, right, guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
Ah, where is it? Fuck.
We couldn't go in the hangar. The alarm system and electric barrier were in the way.
What the hell?
My god.
If we couldn't go and Kokichi had been in there, then he must be the one.
I see, so I'm the culprit.
Just waiting for Himiko's power to activate.
Mystery, right,
I
guys?
don't have it.
You
Oh,
could have
thank
done
god.
it.
The shot needs to be fired from inside the hangar.
Hoggers, Himiko Fortnite.
Even without going in the hangar, it was possible to land a shot with a crossbow.
True.
Who's looking sus right now?
There was a
So
window in the
is-
bathroom of the hangar.
Oh, if my little
Maybe
cinnamon
it wasn't
apple butter
possible to
swirl
get
did
in,
it, I'm going to
but
kill
you could have
myself.
shot through the window. And remember that Kaito was confined to the bathroom.
Be happy she made it this far.
So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar. Which means the murder suspect list grows to 6 people, including me!
What did you say?
But put plainly, that means
It seems Shuichi wants to make one of us the culprit. Is that it? Is that what a detective does?
Huh?
Do detectives always accuse people, even when they're friends? It
Oh
seems
my
like
god,
it.
Maki.
You suspected Kaito in the previous class trial, too.
Calm down.
But this girl is kind of being a
You're
bitch.
always suspicious of your friends.
Yeah, it's part of being an ultimate detective,
I'm
dumbass.
literally a detective, bitch. What
She's
do you
literally an
What's wrong,
assassin.
Maki?
What is she
you
talking
seem
about?
like you're kind of on edge.
Of course I am.
She's about to go full
When we
fucking
said
witch.
we would defeat the remnants of despair, someone
boyfriend
got
is
in our way.
dead.
No, you don't understand. I'm not trying to.
Boy.
It doesn't matter how much you get in my way. I will absolutely defeat Kokichi.
What did Kokichi do to
I won't
you?
let despair escape. I won't let it win.
Now, let's stop this boring fight and continue on with the not-so-boring trial.
+1, Maki, shut the
So we
fuck
all
up.
agree that the
My
murder could be
goodness.
done by anyone and not just me, right?
Himiko Fortnite poggers. Sus.
That might be true, but I didn't know
That's
about
just
the
wrong,
window.
Himiko. You are lying.
Neither did I.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Really, Himiko? What's the matter? You've been weird since we mentioned small holes.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Are you after my small hole too?
Yes!
Yes!
Now that's definitely weird.
Look at it this way. Just because
Regina,
the
sorry,
culprit
I'm
could
straight.
be anyone, not everyone is a suspect. We can pretty much narrow it down to anyone who knew about the crossbow.
I never knew about any
You're lying,
crossbows.
you twink.
In other words, I'm not suspicious.
Trap.
There's no way you can consider me.
It does concern
She's
me
a
that
trap.
Himiko went to the hangar last night.
I'll be honest, I won't even care.
Whoa, really? You went to the hangar, Himiko?
Yes, she did. I definitely saw her.
Oh, dude.
You were watching me?
Okay, just
It's
realize
awfully
Hippo, it's way too
suspicious
early.
that you went to the hangar last night. Okay, then the culprit is Himiko.
Wait! Don't say it's me! Maki's more suspicious than I am!
What?
Drag her.
That crossbow came from your research lab, right?
Oh my god, they're just
You
turning
could've
on each
gotten
other.
that
Except for
crossbow
Samugi.
whenever you wanted!
He's just like, I'm playing with him, man.
I just want to watch
It's not
anime.
her research lab, though. She's
Get
not
me the
the
fuck
only
out of
suspect.
here.
I don't know about that. She's definitely the most suspicious.
God damn it.
Even if you make that scary face at me, I'm not gonna get scared.
Because if you start panicking, then we'll know that you're the culprit.
I said I'm not the culprit! I swear! Kokichi's the suspicious one! Maki too! They're both the culprits!
Why am I a suspect?
Oh no.
Anyone could have entered my research lab.
Yeah, I'll admit that I'm suspicious. Maybe I am the culprit.
God damn it.
Maybe
There's no
I'm the
way I'm the
culprit.
culprit.
I want him to get out of this stupid fucking exisal.
Why am I
I'm the
being
number
treated
one
like the
suspect
culprit?
because I was in the hangar.
If
I was
you
only
are the
practicing
culprit,
my magic.
What do you
Did
mean?
then
not
explain the
come
crossbow.
Everyone start talking.
Shut up.
There's a good
Yeah, I
reason
got
for
quarter
that.
of the world.
Outside
So
the
now
out-
I'm doing
So I
unlocking
went
the
to
blue
the
ones in
hangar.
next
Number one
month.
Outside.
Wait. That's true. What the fuck?
Went to the hangar.
Oh, I just pierced Himiko's V. I heard it. Himiko,
Her
you're
small hole.
lying.
You said that you went to the hangar empty-handed. But that's a lie, isn't it?
What are you talking about? It's not a lie.
But Kibo saw you. He said you were headed toward the hangar carrying a large black bag.
Look at that Himiko cave.
Those thighs were out.
Yes, Himiko was definitely carrying a large black
Why's it
bag.
gotta be black, Kibo?
No! That was probably Tsumugi
pretty
cosplaying as
true.
me!
No, I can't cosplay as someone unless they're a fictional character.
That's fine.
Himiko,
Himiko.
this is the bag you were carrying, isn't it?
That's the crossbow case.
There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carry.
Himiko.
What? Hold on. Himiko went to the hangar with a crossbow?
Uh-oh. Well, it's decided then.
Wait,
I
that's
just
wrong.
brought it there. I didn't shoot it. It's the truth. Please believe me.
You're right. I believe you. Himiko is totally telling the truth.
Not you. If you believe me, it makes me look like I'm lying.
Relatable.
Watch this one all the way through. It's so funny.
It's so funny. I'm Gasmo.
I'm not the culprit.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Shut up, Kokichi.
I only carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow.
Another true statement.
And that's all. I didn't do anything else in the hangar.
100% exactamundo.
Why does this all sound so fishy?
Ah, 'cause Kokichi won't shut up! Get out of my head, Kokichi!
Kinda true.
Queen's just spurging out.
I'm not the culprit.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow.
Dude, that thing hit you with a big old juke, dude.
What? What?
Oh no!
What? What?
I'm the culprit.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow.
Another true statement.
And that's all. I didn't do anything else in the hangar.
100% exactamundo.
Why does this all sound so fishy?
Ah, 'cause Kokichi won't shut up! Get out of my head, Kokichi!
But how?
I don't. These are the things I'm the worst at.
I could literally have it right
Yeah,
now.
I
but
totally agree.
I was gonna say.
I only carried the case.
Yep,
Still
that's
to this
true
day, do
too.
not understand these.
And I didn't even use the... Oh,
We either agree or disagree.
What color is what?
I agree.
Who's agree?
I don't think Himiko used the crossbow.
She's
More
fucking
accurately,
retarded.
she couldn't use it.
Couldn't use it? Why not?
The crossbow inside this case was disassembled. Kaito and I learned how to assemble the crossbow from Maki, so we could have done it. But I don't believe someone without the proper training could have assembled it.
Well, what if Maki taught Himiko how to assemble the crossbow?
Yeah, what if?
she didn't teach me that. Right, Maki?
Did you try to
Wrong.
accuse me?
Were you mad about before? Sorry. I thought they were gonna suspect me, so I lied.
Oh, Himiko.
I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that.
I'm sorry, Maki. Please, can you tell them the truth?
Huh?
Fine. I'm not going to lie. I didn't teach Himiko how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
See? I told you! It's just like I said. Everyone who suspected me needs to apologize right now!
Agreed.
She changed back so fast. I think I might have
Shut
whiplash
up,
now.
Samuki. Goddamn.
Then
I love
why would you bring the
Samugi.
crossbow to the
You
hangar,
can't
Himiko?
not like Samugi.
How do you hate Samug?
I was asked to.
Huh?
Maki Harukawa.
Why?
Or Kaito, I want to say.
That's it! Was it Kaito?
Huh? Kaito?
Only Kaito or Kokichi would have asked for a crossbow to be brought to the hangar.
Not sure who both just insane characters would kill each other. Now he's
Because
dead.
Kaito knows how to assemble the crossbow, he certainly could have used it. Knowing that, I can't imagine that anyone else would have asked
Yo, my
Himiko.
bed's looking
Yep,
real
that's
good.
true.
My bed's looking.
I know. Shut up. You're finishing the trial.
Save and go
I do
to
not
bed, you
think she
worthless
would
sack
bring
of
it
shit.
at Kokichi's
No.
request.
Gazmo just wants to go on a date with his boyfriend. But no.
I'm so glad that everybody's teaming up on Gazma.
Of course not.
That
Hey, you're all treating me like Kilo. You're all robophobic.
No, you just are being a rat.
Shut up,
for go hanging out
robophobic.
with your
Shut up,
boyfriend.
shut up.
Read my fucking
you are
status.
literally a nigger, Gazma.
Oh my god, I'm recording!
Hey, go back, go back. You missed the line.
I don't know. You don't get to go back.
Of
No.
course not. Why would I ever listen to Kokichi?
Cause I know you like me.
Nuh-uh! I hate you!
But I like you.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Hey, don't play with
Kinda
Himiko's
me.
heart.
I was looking rough through this window. I don't know why.
Dude, okay, you think that? I think he looks 10 times better.
I think it looks good
He
here.
looks like a catfish.
I like it.
Oh?
Literally just a wish cache hiding in a window.
I would like Kaido 10 times more if he looked like that all the time.
He looks like a
He does.
fish.
Nah, I don't.
What's with
Does
that?
not look like
What's with
that.
that Kaito fuck his wife?
Hey, I'm not you.
Well, your wife is Maki,
Why
so.
are you keeping that a secret, Himiko?
Well, Kaito sorta asked me to keep it a secret. Then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought it was gonna be next.
You're the worst for trying to pin the blame on Maki just for that reason.
Shut up, Kokichi.
Maki, teach this dumb monkey the true
my
terror
God.
of human beings.
Don't bully the person you like.
This is way beyond bullying a grade school crush.
Himiko, when exactly did Kaito ask you to do this?
I think it was around evening yesterday. I was so nervous about fighting Kokichi, I couldn't get to sleep. So I took a walk near the hangar, and that's when Kaito called out to me.
What the fuck?
I got startled and wet myself a little, and then he asked me to get him a crossbow.
That one part was, you know what? Never mind.
Shut up, Sabuki. Why is she just talking?
So if Kaito asked for a crossbow, does that mean he was going to kill Kokichi?
No, he said it was to disable Kokichi. I wouldn't have helped him otherwise. I trusted Kaito and took a crossbow from Maki's lab.
That's when I witnessed Himiko.
But then, what did Kaito do after he had the crossbow?
I don't know. I just handed him the crossbow, then went right back to the dorms.
I feel like Kokichi's
Presumably,
not gonna have
Kaito
arms.
tried
and
to
legs.
attack
I
Kokichi,
feel like he's just
only
gonna
to be disarmed
body
with a
and a head.
crossbow.
Fuck?
And then, Kokichi
Gonna
returned
chop
fire
off all
and
his
shot
fucking limbs
Kaito.
with a crossbow.
That sequence of events seems logical.
No, it happened a little differently. Both Kaito and Kokichi shot the crossbow.
Fuck!
Oh no!
I mean, it's their clothing, but which one?
This is it!
Hoggers! I'm so good at
Remember
this.
that when we found Kokichi's clothes, there were holes in the back and sleeve.
Yeah,
The same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat.
that's true.
So Kokichi was shot by the crossbow too?
Then it was Kaito who shot him, right?
I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that.
You don't remember whether or not you were shot?
There is no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow, but...
It doesn't matter.
Huh?
It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end, Kokichi killed Kaito.
Can you be be so sure.
Maybe Maki's right. It doesn't matter what happened in the middle. Because in the end, there's no mistake that Kokichi killed Kaito.
Then let's hurry up and vote.
No, it's too soon. There are still mysteries.
Who cares about that? We already know who the culprit is.
You sure about that?
Ooh, hello, Monokuma.
Huh?
Hello,
What? Now he's joining in?
As the one running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter.
What trial was it when Monokuma joined in? Was it 5 or 6 in game 1?
6.
It affects the overall entertainment value, so I
Mine's in
encourage
6
you
in
to
both, though.
really think about things. After all, there should be some mysteries that still matter. For example, is Kokichi really inside that exisal? Stuff like that.
I'm entering
What?
2020 with a future arc opening right now, just saying.
What are you saying? We already finished that discussion a while ago.
Kokichi's gotta still be alive since the killing game's still going. His voice is even coming from the exisal and everything.
But we heard it speak in Kaito's voice earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, don't rely on that. After all, this exisal has a voice changer. Ha! Because of that, nobody realizes I'm pretending to be Kokichi. But no more! Sorry for the wait, guys! The luminary of the stars has arrived. This time for real.
What, man? What's going on?
What? What's going on?
Yeah,
Who's
true.
dead?
I told you.
Who the fuck is
Kaito.
dead?
I was just pretending to be Kokichi is all. There's
Okay.
a bit of a situation going on, so I didn't really have a choice. Sorry about tricking you guys like that.
Hot sweat?
My bad.
I don't even want to say it. It's gonna sound fucking retarded.
Don't be
Say
stupid.
it.
No.
How many times are you going
It's
to
neither
be
of them.
tricked by him?
I mean, yeah, but like...
That's Kokichi pretending to be Kaito.
Hey,
Come on,
now,
no, damn.
boy. Don't you believe me?
Don't
It's...
ever
Oh my
call me
god.
that!
Oh my god. It's the red exisal, which is Monoteru's.
Whoa there, chill. You really think I'm Kokichi? I mean, I guess I understand. Sorry, I can't really get out of this thing right now.
Why not?
I can't move because of the injury I got from Kokichi. It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this exisal.
Is that so?
But if you guys don't believe me, then we can't move on. So, you're up, Shuichi.
What? Me?
Explain to everyone how I wasn't the one that died.
His clothes? Or did you already do that one?
What's going on?
This is the best trial. Who am I?
Man, what? What?
I think you're supposed to do Kokichi, even if we don't believe it yet.
I think
Oh my
it's... I think, nah. It's one of those that both answers are right. I think.
Hey, what's the matter, Shuichi? Just hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
No, I won't. Because you're not Kaito.
There's literally no fucking way that it couldn't be... Kaito has to be dead. That video, if Monokuma says something, it is 100% fact. And the video wasn't tampered with, and we saw Kaito's body getting fucking crushed.
Kaito is already dead.
Despair will never die!
Oh.
All the way up.
What? All the way up?
All the way up.
Here we go.
Now! now, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds! Alright, let's give it everything we've got!
Augers! Who the fuck's on my side?
It's the last one, by the way. There's no one chapter 6.
I guess we're just not doing chapter 6 then.
We're gonna stay here forever.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It sounds so much better in game than like on YouTube. So.
Sounds good on
Because YouTube has lower quality.
Man, literally, what is this debate script?
I suspect that Kaito is inside the exisal. I got this! Unless he
It's
comes
literally
out of
me
the
and
exisal.
Maki.
We can't confirm that.
He said that he can't leave the exisal because he's injured.
I just love that Himiko looks retarded.
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
Maki!
Did you watch the footage?
How fucking
Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an arrow hole on Kokichi's shirt. I got this! Kaito's clothes had
You're
arrow
lying
holes
if
too.
you're not bobbing your head right now.
Hey, if you one-shot this, I'm going to be mad.
Still alive and defeated
Okay,
the
you have to fail.
Mastermind,
You better fail.
Yeah, you're just not pressing for the next bullet. You are taking your hands off your keyboard and mouse.
You hit A, we are. You better not. You better not. You better stop.
You better stop!
Why are you so opposed
God.
to Kaito being alive?
And Taro's on your
I
side.
suspect that Kaito is
Everyone's
inside the
dead is
exisal.
on our
You got
side.
Kirumi, you got Tenko, you
Not
got
everyone.
can't leave the
I have
exisal because he's
Kokichi on my
injured.
side.
you.
What?
You and
Is
Kokichi.
it possible that Kokichi
Korekio's
got
on the other
crushed
side,
instead
and
of
Angie.
Kaito?
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't know
Arrow hole
why.
on Kokichi's shirt.
I think this is the first time Kibo
I
has
want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated the mastermind, but
Why are you so opposed to
Maybe he's
Kaito
against
being
you.
alive?
What do you think?
I think I might be peppy jamming right now.
Oh, and Gones is on. You're like, what?
Kaido
Why
is
go
on
to
the
the
other
tray?
side!
I'm gonna press the
I
X
suspect
in
that
there.
Kaito is
I
inside
feel like
the
we just
exisal.
filled in the slots randomly.
he said that he can't leave
Except
the
for Kaede.
exisal because he's injured.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
Kinda smart.
But there was an arrow hole on Kokichi's shirt.
I want
Wait,
to
did we
believe
not lose
Kaito
ATP
is
for
still
just
alive
not
and
doing
defeated the
this?
mastermind, but
Why are you so opposed to Kaito being
We
alive?
have 3 more minutes to listen.
There's something about the voice lines being in it that makes it
I
better.
suspect that Kaito
Yeah.
is inside the
Oh,
exisal.
yelling at each other.
he said that he can't
I'm just
leave the
ready
exisal
I like when
because
Shuichi
he's
just like says their names.
I'm just ready for you
Anyone
to
who
do the
knows about
fucking
Kaito's injury can make
taking
that
their
claim.
armor off or whatever.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
Did you watch the footage?
Maki.
Kaito was the one who got crushed.
Kibo.
But there was an arrow hole on Kokichi's
Go.
I
shirt.
got this!
Himiko,
I want to believe Kaito is still alive
Angie.
and defeated the mastermind, but
Kaede.
The mastermind is still alive. Inside that
Kaede.
exisal.
Why are you so
Okay,
opposed to
it's a
Kaito
Shuichi.
being alive?
I got this! Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
Okay, we go on. We continue our
I
life.
suspect that Kaito is inside the exisal. I got this! Unless he comes out of the exisal. We can't confirm that.
Kinda true.
he said that he can't leave the exisal because he's injured.
Maki!
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
Maki!
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an arrow hole on Kokichi's shirt. I got
Might be
this!
peppy jamming
Kaito's
right
clothes
now.
had arrow holes too.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated the mastermind, but
Maki!
The mastermind is still alive. Inside that exisal.
Why are you so opposed to
Everyone, their
Kaito
names are
being
short.
alive?
I got this!
Like,
Because
it's
the
worse with like
evidence doesn't
Suzu.
support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
The Vegetable just went, correct you.
Yeah.
Kyo.
I Imagine this isn't like a second game. Nekamaru! Gundam!
This is our
Mommy Daddy duo.
I don't.
Moon on the water, dude. Or like moon on the volume. Shut up.
Excuse me?
Want to believe it. In a way, I still
I'm
can't.
gonna get more wine, 1 second.
I just realized I have... My neck is 70 and I'm not getting the toy from Magni to hold my neck.
Neck yourself.
Okay.
Why did you say that like you were in debate scrum?
I got this. Kill yourself.
That should have just been any character's response to Kokichi. The entire game. You have no clue, by the way, how much I actually just, like, was anticipating him in, like, the past 4 trials just pull a fucking gun on us. Just...
Wait, who do you think is dead?
Kaido.
Who do you think killed him?
Not Kokichi.
Do you think Himiko killed him?
No.
Who does that leave?
Dude, okay, you and I both know our options. With my current knowledge. Remember, there's one big thing and you're like, don't tell Hippo that.
I said it doesn't matter in Chapter 5.
You said that too late.
I know who it
buddy.
is.
You said that one too late, buddy.
Alright, I have champagne actually.
We shall see.
Champagne.
Who's supplying you with all this alcohol?
The evidence shows that Kaito must be the one who died.
Okay.
I hate it.
That's an answer.
I hate it so much.
But it's the
But
truth.
it's the truth.
I see. If that's the conclusion you've arrived at, Shuichi, then there must be no mistake.
Everyone just believes me. You tell them that they're all
The one here is.
We
Looks
should
like
just
I
commit a
messed
crime.
around too much.
Wataru Mommy.
That was just a little joke.
Stop saying that. Yo, this champagne
What
is
a
so
sick
good,
joke.
dude. Like, let me tell you what it is that bubble tea.
You're still an asshole.
Honestly, I would let Monkey stab me.
Okay, dude, I love how you're like,
True.
this character
I can't
literally
forgive
fucking
it.
sucks.
But
Nice.
we
I
still
have
need to
never
stay
said
calm,
that.
be rational.
Of a woman who could kill me.
Because we need to get to the truth of Kaito's death.
Yeah!
Huh?
Just keep calm and carry on!
Why is Monokuma fucking Pepe shaking?
Why is he doing the fucking
Why are you
chive thing?
saying that?
What?
What part of that was calm?
Getting back on
Keep
topic,
on and dude,
why
some
don't we
chive on.
examine the crossbow a little more closely? I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but. What do you think, Maki?
Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events.
Is that even Kokichi?
Hey, I said, why are you...
Alrighty then, let the debate begin!
Debate scrum again.
Oh, this is hard.
When the crossbow fired, what was even going on?
Yeah,
If
true.
you need to ask, you were there!
The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one.
But only one crossbow was taken. The other two are still in my research lab.
Did we check them?
Still,
Yeah, we
only
did.
one arrow was fired.
Oh, you do it. Markers.
That's wrong!
The one ninja. There's a cat on my bed. Thing is.
Wait, Himiko. What do you mean, one arrow?
Hey, Himiko, what do you mean?
Well, I only gave Kaito one arrow, so...
The fuck?
Pretty fucked up.
Are
Hey.
you positive?
Of course! There's no way I got that wrong.
There's no way I got that wrong.
Well then, that's strange, because... There were 3 arrows in the bathroom, remember?
For 3, that's true. That's true. That would... True.
3? I know I only gave him one!
Gotta give Himiko my arrow.
Kaito even told me to only bring him
You
one.
are a father.
He said he wanted to avoid
Okay,
fighting.
just because I'm gay doesn't mean... Okay, that
No, it kind of
Literally
does.
does.
Alright, Wits. I wanna fuck you instead.
Yeah, we know this. We've been over this.
What's going on here? It's actually a Pokemon game. The arrow was a Pokemon and it bred with a Ditto. Now there is 3.
Maybe Kokichi had some hidden away?
Why would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them?
True.
But we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the
Also
scene.
true.
And all 3 arrows had blood on them.
True.
And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them.
Yeah.
Okay, those are holes.
So we know for certain that they shot
Dumbass.
3 arrows at each other.
Yeah, 3 arrows. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, good. It was a Heyman's Gambit dog. I am intoxicated. I don't think it's safe for me to be driving. It's fine, it's fine.
Vehicular manslaughter.
Actually, no, that's what the fuck. I'm gonna go test my driving in the real world.
No.
You don't even know how to drive, shut up.
I know better than you right now.
Guaranteed, me as a drunk driver is better than you as a straight
No.
driver.
What does that
I am
even
hitting that
mean?
car. Jeez, man, why is this such a short fucking path? How many arrows did you give? I literally have the full thing. What? Why did it let me crack? This game sucks. Can you break it into 3? No way.
No.
Game 1. Like,
Second time.
She died? Himiko would never let me do that. My goodness. Wait, which one is which?
Well,
okay.
it's not the one you just hit. Oh, it is.
Almost just killed someone.
That was fucked up. That was like such a shitty way I couldn't see on pink on pink. That is a long ass fucking word. What is that picture? Oh, it's Kokichi with a bomb.
This like hurts my eyes with all the blurriness.
The champagne is like 90% bubbles. What's going on? Wait, that was a Monokuma! Can I fail?
I think you just get bonus points from Monokuma or something.
No, you get hidden Monokuma.
They hang out in your room.
Oh, those, yeah. I'm thinking about in the arcade
All the
version.
arrows inside the hangar from the start. Yes? Right? Dude.
See?
Oh my god.
Well, you just committed
Wait,
murder.
literally how? I don't understand. Where did they come from?
I don't exactly understand the question.
Yeah, same. Thinking time. Let's see. Trying to go for a woman is just really the way to pick up chicks, you know. You straight males here. Just guess. What? The fuck, bro? That is. Brought the arrow.
Hey, but you know how I know you're gay?
What?
Watching you drive.
Not fair. Hasn't this
Like,
been said in like every
watching you drive.
trial? Hasn't this been said in like every trial?
Like watching you drive.
You've never seen me drive in real life.
That's not true. I know your address and I know where you work.
Who brought the arrows? What?
Oh my god.
Are you retarded?
Dude,
Why
how,
him to go?
how the fuck? This doesn't make sense to me. Explain how.
It's got to be Kokichi.
If it's not a Kokichi, then I'm confused. Yeah.
Oh
dude.
my god.
How the fuck is it a third party? Who?
Someone else went there.
I don't know why you're not thinking. I'm pretty sure Witz knows, but he just does not want to admit it.
I know who brought them, but it's robot.
It's me.
Could it be
Himiko.
the additional arrows were brought in by a third party?
How the fuck would Kibo get his hands on?
He was the only other person to go.
We don't know that for sure.
No, he literally said he went.
Okay, but yeah, we don't know if he's the only.
Yeah, we don't know if he lied about going, making
Third
him.
party? So someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
I guess so. Yeah, never mind.
That's just a guess, though. There's no way a third party exists.
Maki brought them, you know.
If a third party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows?
Kaito was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly, he didn't want to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito.
Before.
They were for the third party to use themselves.
What was the third party?
So the third party didn't hand the arrows
Kibo
through the
was actually
window.
pretty smart.
Why do you? I mean, besides Kibo saying, "I wanted to go talk sense into Kokishi."
Instead,
couldn't
they
it
went
be
into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Maki could have shot that shit and then ran to her class. Her
Impossible.
thing.
There was an alarm system and an electric barrier
yeah,
around
like,
the
how
hangar.
would Kibo have done it too?
Yeah. That hangar should have been completely closed off, right?
I guess because he's a robot and the exosols don't get fucking flagged when they walk through it. But no, he went through it earlier in the chapter. So.
Yeah, it didn't work, yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. EXISAL. I'm a genius. X. Where is the letter I?
They did say that all robots can go
X,
through
E.
with. Even so.
I see now.
I see now. Kind of smart.
That's it! The exosol! The exosol could be used to enter the hangar.
How do?
We couldn't get in because of the alarm system and the
Scratching.
electric
Ooh,
barrier.
wait, no. Wasn't Kibo the one that said only two exos? He said something about the exosols. The green one was missing.
But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the
one was walking
exosols,
out.
right?
Maybe, I don't.
So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an exosol.
I saw an exosol enter the hangar last night.
Yes, it is.
So was this third party piloting it?
We don't know time of death.
By the way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma.
You are literally not Kokichi. Shut up.
Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an exosol?
Well, I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I can tell you guys. It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an exosol.
barrier. Bear.
The hangar is where the exosols are
funny 'cause he's
supposed
an
to be
earth
stored.
sign.
Hunte. You got beef dog.
It'd be a hassle to disable the
I'm gonna
security
fucking
every
fence
time an
our age
exosol
anyone
comes and
overall.
goes, you know? So even if someone is inside an exosol, the security system wouldn't catch them.
Ooh. So it's anyone.
Because it'd be a hassle to leave the exosol every time you have to put it away.
Oh, fuck.
So it's like Shuichi said? A third party got in an exosol and entered the hangar?
But can just anyone pilot an exosol?
Well, Kokichi,
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both
What?
hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
Talking to Frank.
Nipples too!
Anyway, this third party commandeered an exosol and infiltrated the hangar. That same person must have brought the other 2 arrows with them.
I told you that's impossible. There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an exosol. It's not
Bitch.
possible.
Monokuma just said it was.
What? Not possible.
if someone was piloting the exosol, they could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Is operating the exosol
Smokey just tried
really
to say
that
it's
difficult?
not possible.
Do we even know how to get inside an exosol? Outside the hangar, there were 4 exosols. And they were all moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
There's no way to stop an exosol. So getting inside one would have been impossible.
You're right, it's impossible.
I hit it. Okay.
I was wrong.
Yo, I have half a heart.
If someone was piloting the exosol,
What is electric barrier armor? Okay, I don't have the barriers next to the shutter. It has marks on it. Okay.
they could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
You think Wits?
is operating the exosol really
I'm gonna
that
die.
difficult?
Do we even know how to get inside an exosol? Outside the hangar, there were 4 exosols. And they were all moving too.
True.
I was controlling them remotely.
True.
Electro hammers weren't an option.
That's true.
Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
I don't
No way to stop an
know
exosol.
if that's true.
So getting inside one would have been impossible.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Gas.
Night. Night our sign. So long, farewell.
Is this really the end? We can't let it end here.
Can't let it end here. Dude, I
Hide
have
it.
no freaking clue what this one is. I wish I had a certain power that would tell me.
I wish you would play the game for me.
Why are you
If
so
someone was piloting the
mad?
exosol, they could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Is operating the
Do we know how to get
Ooh.
outside the hangar? There were 4 exosols. And they were all moving too.
I was controlling
Kokichi lying?
I think it's the hammer.
them remotely.
Oh, holy
Electro
shit, I didn't
hammers
even
weren't an
know
option.
this thing was here.
Yesterday, all the hammers were still.
I really didn't know that it was there.
That's wrong.
I looked for it and I couldn't find it. That is fucked up.
Wait.
I'll be honest,
not
I thought
all
you
of the
used it
electro
already, so
hammers
it
were
was
being
like...
charged.
Whose electro hammer
Maki,
wasn't
I
charged?
know because I found one. There was a used electro hammer near Monokuma and the Exosols.
Is that electro hammer used by the third party? Maybe they used it to disable an Exosol.
Yes, I think so.
Maki, you have some explaining to do, sweetheart.
When I saw them last afternoon, there were 4 Exosols. But this morning, there were only 3.
Why do they hike? You look like monkeys.
I noticed that too. Was the missing Exosol taken by this third party?
This is quaking.
Shuichi is getting warmer. How about you say the
Well,
answer right
yeah.
now? Who did it? Who is this third party?
What does it mean, though?
It's you! Maki, you're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
What? It's Maki?
What are you saying?
Remember what Kokichi said.
Oh, remember she was on our side for debate, Scroll.
The electro hammer needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of battery. That hammer was used last afternoon, so it couldn't have been used this morning.
Oh, right. When we were all gathered in the dining
She
hall
went
this
in
morning.
to do something for him, but I don't know what it is.
Cool.
I've already thought about this, but I don't know what it actually is.
Maki was the only one without an electro hammer, wasn't she?
Knowing that, the electro hammer I found could only have... And that leads me to the conclusion that Maki must be the third party. She also knows how to assemble the crossbow and could have returned it to her lab later.
You brought a different crossbow than the one Kaito had,
I sent
right?
this.
Maki took 2 arrows and her own crossbow from her lab, disabled the Exosol with an electro hammer, and infiltrated the hangar. Now we just have to figure out what happened after...
I'll kill your logic.
Oh, shit. This is the second one for this
Why
trial.
are you doing this? Why are you getting in my way?
Getting in your way? Maki, what are you...
Yes, I'm the third party.
Huh?
I admit to going into the hangar with an Exosol, and then shooting the crossbow. But I didn't kill anyone. I'm not the culprit!
You telling the truth?
She said she even shot it.
She shoot.
You're right.
Ah!
I used the electro hammer. And I used the Exosol to enter the hangar, too.
Oh, what the fuck?
I also shot the crossbow there. However, I'm not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon. You're right. I used the electro hammer. And I used the Exosol to enter the hangar, too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I'm not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
True. Fuck, this is like the case. What case is...
The Fuyuhiko one?
God.
Here, let
You're
me see
right.
the truth bolts again.
I
it's
used the
poison?
electro hammer.
What?
And I used the Exosol to enter the hangar, too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I'm not the culprit.
A quick way to get to the Nexus.
Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
Yeah. Gotta be a mage to work for.
Well, there's a portal to Dollar in the portal room.
You're right.
Valorant ring.
I used the electro hammer. And I used the exosol to enter the hangar too. I also shot the
I can
crossbow
just
there.
slash that. I kinda
However,
forgot about
I'm
that.
not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
The crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
The arrows left holes in their clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury. That's why the crossbow can't be the murder weapon. Therefore, I'm not the culprit.
You were dipped in poison.
The arrows left holes in their clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
I'll cut through your words!
Maki, what have you done?
It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit, if it were poisoned.
Poison?
I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the investigation. There was just a little less in the bottle than before.
Except for me, though.
No, not. I don't think she did it.
Literally, who could have done it if not her?
I refuse to believe until she's fucking.
If that poison had been applied to those arrows, they would have been lethal, no matter where they connected.
Maki, do you have a rebuttal?
What's the matter? Why don't you say anything? Don't
Play with
tell
right
me.
now?
Are you really the culprit?
There's no way she is! 'Cause why would she kill Kaito?
True.
I can't understand if you don't explain
Literally
anything!
me right now.
Maki is still fighting.
Huh? Fighting?
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi? Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial. She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
Us.
That's it! She plans to sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
Sacrifice us?
Then, by hiding the truth, Maki was trying to get us to arrive at the wrong answer. Just to kill Kokichi and the rest of us along with him?
Dude, I truly do not know why they do not just kill Suichi.
Doesn't that mean that Maki's the culprit?
She knew what happened and tried to hide it from us.
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here. Too bad, Maki. I already predicted this would happen.
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
This isn't over. Maybe we do have the truth now, but this isn't over. We have a choice to make. We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
What?
Huh? What do you mean?
Does this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth?
Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
What did you say?
Kaito told me that only I would be able to grasp what lies beyond the truth. That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp the hope just beyond it. So Maki, please tell us the truth. The truth that only you know.
Boy.
What's remember when I told you you will cry in this trial?
So Kaito said that to you. Then, does that mean you guys made up before he died?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, when I went to see him yesterday.
I see. Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving everyone. Shuichi, you're so persistent. Were you always like that?
You think so? Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off on me.
That guy could be pretty stubborn.
Then what really happened?
Maki, please tell us.
Please.
And so, Maki began telling the truth.
Fuck.
A truth that would leave us all in shock.
Don't just start narrating things, you're ruining the mood!
Fuck, dude.
Well, I guess this turn of events isn't exactly boring either.
Wait, what? Huh?
Just hit intermission, dog. There's something's different. Like I don't understand. It's not what we think.
Wits,
You're
you are-
quaking.
You are
You're
grasping
shocked.
onto a false hope, Wits.
It doesn't make sense. Why
This
would
is
it?
not
Why
what
would
a
it end
member
right
of
now?
The Future Foundation would do. Oh.
Well, now.
Good. I'm happy now.
Okay. What's it, dude?
Wait, that's it.
Ooh, Bridget's streaming.
Mischief.
He means Violet.
Fuck was that
The
noise?
flashback light became the motive. When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him. I thought that if I killed him, escape. I was confident
How
in
is
my
he a
talent
remnant
as
of
an
despair,
assassin.
though?
Skip it.
I
Shut
knew I
up,
would be able
Twink.
to do it.
We've tried to end this killing game before, but...
You were naive.
Huh?
That's what I thought. I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply
Oh,
because it's him.
That's not. I don't know if that's how this sounds.
Maki totally gets me!
That's why. I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow, and broke into the hangar with an exisal. But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected. Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other.
Like yourself, I'm Kokichi just shot in the arm.
Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow, probably by Kaito when he fought back. Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance. Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in. I jumped out of the exisal before he could,
Oh my
and shot
God.
Kokichi in the back with an arrow. That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison? Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died, and find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right?
True.
He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game.
Dub game too.
That way,
That is what
he
I
could
was
reveal
saying.
himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game. Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the
He's not the
mastermind.
mastermind.
That's what I was saying this entire time.
Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint,
Courtyard.
but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
As a remnant of despair, I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan
That wording is
carefully.
really weird. Did he just admit to being a remnant of despair?
So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
The scene is so sick.
Oh shit.
What are you talking about? Remnants of despair? What's that? I don't understand.
This is
anything
quaking.
You're saying. But
And Kokichi's not dead, so she's fine.
why are you starting up the killing game when it should have ended? You already know it's all meaningless, and that I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing that much?
Shut up, you asshole! I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow. But then...
Kaido drum.
What?
Kaito protected Kokichi?
Why? Why would Kaito protect
Who the
Kokichi?
fuck's in this exisal, dog?
At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison. I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
So you didn't have the
Happy
antidote
New
with
Year,
you at the
everyone,
time.
even Gazmo.
I used strychnine poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's
Badass
so
bitch.
mean!
But that was my first mistake. Because of that,
You what?
This is where it gets
I
really
ended
sad.
up killing Kaito. When I returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing, but because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore. I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window. Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote!
Not a good look.
After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window. Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote,
It's really sad.
but Kokichi stole it from him.
Sorry, but I can't die here. Since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait! There's only one antidote!
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right? He already went to space.
Damn it!
Stop!
Phew, I feel so much better. I guess that's a wrap. Or maybe not, because now another class trial is going to start.
Last trial?
You'll
It's
be
you
the
good?
Blackened for this case.
Yeah,
you
I'm
know.
fine.
The Blackened who killed Kaito.
I feel like there's still a big twist.
I
Something's
killed...
happening.
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That line, dude. I was fine.
What?
Oh, shit.
Aw, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse, huh? Maki is gonna become the Blackened responsible for killing you. All because you
He's gonna kill
protected
himself.
me!
Don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily. Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
You're
He's
still
gonna
full
go-
of energy,
He's gonna go get in
even
the
like
fucking press
that.
himself, isn't he?
You really
Whatever.
are not boring.
What?
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you...
Don't mind me. Run, Maki, roll. Just hurry up and run. Run. And live. You gotta live.
Okay, dude.
But I refused to give up.
Like I said, I think you were
I tried
wrong
to
about
enter
me on
the
this
hangar by
chapter.
breaking the control panel with my knife. In the end, I couldn't.
So that's where the marks on the control panel came from, huh?
After that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered. I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial, in exchange for all of your lives.
So that's what happened.
What the?
Then Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still helped Maki cover up her crime?
Was that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
How dare you make
Oh
fun
my
of him!
God.
You call yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer! You fucking asshole!
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exosoul. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh. So, what are everyone's plans now? With the truth out in the open, who are you guys gonna vote for? You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together. Or vote for Maki and live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
Why? Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No, we can't vote yet. We don't have the whole truth. This case isn't over.
Huh?
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand. There's another
How
hidden
did
truth
Kaito
within your
kill?
testimony.
That's
A hidden truth?
Yes, I'm positive. Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
eh. Oh, yeah, I actually don't know what the fuck is this.
Wait, why
I
are you
was
getting
wrong!
that one? You fucking idiot.
Come on, give me fucking cheese. Boring. What?
No.
Just say it, retard, or I'll quit. I don't care. I literally don't care. Alright, we're done. I'm gone. See ya, everyone.
The top one.
That's what I fucking thought.
Nope.
Alright. Alright,
Wait,
everyone.
what?
See ya. Bye, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
I don't feel this would be right. This just doesn't make sense. It was literally damaged.
That's
Okay,
it!
True, I guess.
If the control panel gets damaged, what
Maki
happens?
said she used a knife to try to break the
I
control
fucking
panel
know,
and
because
enter
I
the
don't,
hangar.
or I would have chosen that first.
But that doesn't make sense, because there's an alarm system on the shutter.
Oh yeah! The alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
I was too focused to notice at the time. But now that you mention it, it is odd.
Maybe the sensor just missed her.
Nah, the security there isn't that sloppy. If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question.
And why didn't the alarm go off?
Like I told you, this isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find.
What? To be honest, this class trial has sucked for Orgasmo. Hopefully it ramps up sometime soon.
I did attempt to enter the hangar,
It's not been
and I
good, I can
tried
tell
to
you that
destroy
much.
the control panel with my knife.
Yeah, I feel like it was
At the
so
time,
hyped
the
up. I
alarm
thought that was
system
gonna be
didn't go off.
insane.
This one is insane. You guys are retarded.
The alarm would have activated with
I'm gonna be
100%
real.
certainty.
Chapter 6 is
Maybe
the
it was
insane
just
trial.
broken.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel with a knife?
I'm not going to tell any more lies.
No more lies.
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling...
I'm not going to tell any more lies.
But I have to lie.
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated 100% certainty.
That's wrong!
If this trial sucks, who's the victim and who's the culprit? Yeah, you're both retarded. Fuck you.
Interesting.
There is a way to disable the alarm
pissed.
system. An electro bomb would take it down.
I mean, it's already halfway over, and it's been pretty fucking boring so far.
But Maki only had one bomb.
So they were just crying.
She used it during the raid this morning.
Because it was sad.
Then the only other person who could have used one is
And this
Kokichi,
just
right?
proves Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb? I had no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
I guess so. I can't come up with a reason why Kokichi would want to cut the alarm.
I've got it! Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective.
What wasn't?
What?
Now do you see? Okay, no.
What?
Keep it away. That's
That's it!
Trial still sucks.
It was to deactivate the safety function on the press.
Deactivate the safety function?
The electro bomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system. It also would have
Killed
disabled the
himself, so
hydraulic
Maki
press's
lives. Wow.
safety function.
That's true,
Mm.
but
Now let's go next. Goodbye.
why would he do that?
He is so mad that this trial sucks.
There's only one reason that anyone would want to do that.
He's gonna.
I'm right.
Boyfriend,
It
so we
means
keep
that we've been
going.
thinking about this all wrong.
All wrong.
Fuck. I wanted to
Oh,
do
no.
that, but it's Kaido's death.
That's it!
He killed himself!
Kaito's cause of death.
What?
If the electro bomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the antidote,
Shit, it's New Year's, guys.
Welcome to an hour ago.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for Gazmo.
And welcome back, you little faggot.
Hi, Straw. Lover X69.
Kill yourself, nigger.
Just keep talking like that, and you're gonna get a dick pic in your inbox.
Hey, stop.
It is not mine. Don't worry.
Doesn't make it better.
You say make it better.
But it doesn't make it better.
So he wants yours.
Ah, that's true.
Nah, okay.
Yeah, got you.
Hey, well, maybe.
Okay, Twink, are you back?
Is he gonna shit talk this trial?
What is wrong with you? It
maybe
obviously
Kaito
gets
didn't
better,
die by
relax.
poison. It could be something else entirely.
It doesn't, damn, I don't know. Fucking goddamn, it sucks.
True.
Oh. It has to be
Wait,
suicide.
didn't Monokuma say he died to the press?
What?
The very, very, very beginning.
This
Once
is
they showed
it!
the video.
This is our answer.
The hydraulic press. Kaito could have been killed by the press after all.
What? He could have?
If the safety was off, the press could have crushed Kaito while he was still alive.
Right after I threw the antidote, I tried to open the shutter. So, Kaito should have still been alive.
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our cause of death.
If that's the case, it'd mean the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
It would be whoever was operating the hydraulic press. Kokichi.
I see. Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death. But that's just a possibility.
True.
What do you mean?
It's possible that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know. Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press. Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it.
Okay, Nagito.
No matter what.
Fucking got another one of these.
No
You
matter
gotta slay
what.
some Opos, and all you can think of is Gazmo.
That's not true. We can probably solve this mystery too. Right, Shuichi?
Game 2 vibes?
Yeah, literally. Hope.
Hope. Hope always wins.
Hope! What? Okay. That's so sad.
Despair.
Wait, what do you mean?
It's time for despair.
Yeah, I guess so. I was going for the hope.
I hate to admit it, but Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the cause of death.
Shout out to Nagito.
What did you say?
You can't check the body.
Yeah.
And you don't have any conclusive evidence.
Unknowable victim from game 1,
You can't
unknowable
deduce
culprit
anymore
from game
here on
2.
out. There's no way to know what happened.
Like a
But I know,
Vixen man.
because I was actually involved.
So that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
What's up, Nagito?
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan. The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim, but rather the unknowable culprit. No one understands but me. Only I know the answer. There's
he die
no
of
more
his,
room for deduction here.
Illness or whatever
Choose
fuck
the
it is?
culprit with your own intuition.
Intuition?
Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right? But there's nothing you can do about it. This is just how the trial goes. So, who is the culprit?
Oh, wow.
Maki or me?
Oh, wow.
The heart
hey.
racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
Oh, who is it?
Dog, what? I have 30 seconds!
I'm gonna tell you who it is.
Yes? Could it have been a suicide? Is that possible?
I want you to think if Kaito was protecting Maki.
It had to have been a suicide then. Or he would have made sure Kokichi killed him, one or the other. Ah!
Okay,
Oh, I can
but
pause it, I can pause it. Okay.
remember that the Exisal has a voice-changing program.
There's no way he would be haha pranking us this whole time.
How?
It could be neither of them.
I mean, yeah, that's what Monokuma said already. Who the fuck is
What
it?
is-
Rentaro Amami? Huh?
What is another way Kaito would protect Maki from the situation.
Killing Kokichi.
Think about Chapter 3, how the person who killed Angie was the Blackened.
I don't fucking know what you're trying to say. I'm too drunk, so shut up.
I pretty much just gave it away.
Wits, who do you think it is?
I just handed it to you on a silver platter.
I don't know.
What the fuck even happened in Chapter 3?
Okay, so Kyo killed Angie and Tenko, and he made the rule that the first murder was the black.
So
He admitted to killing
He killed
Tenko.
Kokichi, but that means
So
Maki-
even if Kaito died,
Okay,
if
so he's
Kaito-
making sure he killed fucking Kokichi.
Yes, Kokichi would die
But
first,
who
so he would be the
fuck is in
Blackened.
the Exisal, dog?
Rentaro Amami?
Okay, well, just
Okay, wait,
vote
wait, wait,
Kaito.
what the fuck am I voting? I mean, yeah,
Do Kaito.
because I mean, yeah, it makes sense, but like,
Hey, that's my line. I'm the one who decides when it's
who
bowling
the
time.
fuck is Monokuma if it's not goddamn Kokichi?
Oh, come on. No one's gonna figure out the truth. Let's
God,
just
I cannot
vote
wait for
already.
Chapter 6 tomorrow.
This won't be a problem, right, Monokuma? Because you know who the culprit is, don't you? Just like you always do.
Huh? Yes, of course.
Oh, what?
What kind of a reaction is that?
The culprit, you say? Yes, of course I know.
Why do you seem so flustered?
Flustered? Me? What are you talking about?
Monokuma, do you not know who the culprit is either?
Huh? Oh, what do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, huh?
You don't know, do you?
What does this mean? Why doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is?
Yes, that's it! So that's what Kokichi's real objective was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out. He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out either.
Murder Monokuma can figure out?
But what's the point of that? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
But consider how many elements of this case would be cleared up. Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details of each crime, correct? That must mean that he was using some way of monitoring us.
Perhaps there are hidden cameras strategically placed to avoid our detection.
I can't say for certain, but he must be keeping watch somehow. Kokichi probably used the electro bomb to scramble whatever that was.
Do you see now?
The electro bomb would prevent any
Do you
cameras
understand,
from
Wes?
sending video wirelessly.
Wow.
Which means
That's big
it
brain.
wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden.
Like I said, what's the point? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
Before we determine that for sure, I want to make one thing clear. If the objective were to create a crime that would stump Monokuma, the Exisals... Yes, the Exisals weren't protecting Monokuma. They were...
Watching.
That's it! They were watching Monokuma.
Watching him?
Yes. Remember what Monokuma said earlier in the investigation? If they were protecting him like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him. They would have been scanning the area, watching us. But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him. They were trying to make sure that Monokuma wouldn't go near the crime scene.
That reminds me. Before I stole an Exisal, all 4 units were focused on Monokuma. That's why when I stole one to enter the hangar, the other 3 didn't pursue me.
So Monokuma must have been talking about Maki. she didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder. In which case, it could only be Maki.
You're right.
So to summarize this discussion, Kokichi used the electro bomb in the hangar and the exosols to watch Monokuma, thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the culprit is?
I told you there's no point. Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
No, Kokichi might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
What?
But Kokichi's the mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling Monokuma?
Kokichi might not be the mastermind.
What?
Remember that the only reason we think that is because Kokichi told us. Monokuma hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
No way I lied! I'm definitely controlling Monokuma. The
I'll actually be
mastermind of
so
the
sad
killing
if
game is
Kokichi's
totally
actually dead
me.
here.
The one who pitted humanity's last survivors against each other is...
This is exactly what would make
all
everybody
me,
love it.
baby.
That's right. He's a remnant of despair. How'd we forget that?
But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's the mastermind.
Well, I guess.
Who the
But
fuck
is
is
that
the
really
mastermind, bro?
Well, Monokuma?
I can't answer that without causing problems.
It's Maki.
Because I gotta run this trial fair and square.
Even more reason to give us the answer. If you don't tell us the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's lies. Does that sound like a fair game? Would you say this class trial is fair?
Yeah, tell us. Is Kokichi the real mastermind or not?
No need to think about it. You're being way too forward, you know?
Aren't you normally the forward one?
Ooh, Monokuma said fuck the gays.
Fuck Kokichi.
I mean, I don't mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too. But in the interest of fairness, I suppose it's time to tell the truth. Unlike the lies you love so much, the truth should be impartial to everyone.
Do you see Kokichi's master plan?
Yeah, I think I do.
What is that truth?
Trying to get Monokuma to lose.
I'm not being controlled by Kokichi, because he's not the mastermind.
Is that
Literally,
really
right
true?
now.
Kokichi was just messing with you. I never
Okay,
once said
Koki-
he was the
Kokichi's dead.
mastermind.
Then it was all
Who the
Kokichi's
Kaito?
fuck
lie?
is in the exosol?
Kaito,
That
I
is
got
what
it.
that would mean.
Kaito's fucking dead. There's
what about
literally
the-
no
No,
way. He got crushed, bro.
With the key from the
Why
I
would
don't
you
thi-
think
I-
that Kaito was
the first
alive?
to learn the truth of
No,
the
the vi-
outside world.
The video makes sense.
Oh my
Okay, look,
god,
look,
this is
look.
so funny.
So, look, he said that he could
Based on
pause
his
it.
deductions,
He said he could
fabricated
pause
a
it. That was
lie
one of the
to
features
make
of the
you
camera.
all think
You
he
know how it
was the
stops and then it
mastermind.
randomly just fucking instantly goes.
Swamps the body. What?
I see. Kokichi's own deductions.
I think the killer is Kaito, victims Kokichi. Kaito drank the antidote.
His
How the fuck
deductions
you
got a
fake
lot of
Kokichi?
No, I think he
right,
faked
though.
it.
Pretty
Because
impressive,
the whole-
honestly.
The whole reason is an unsolvable murder for Monokuma. And this is what makes everybody love Kokichi, is he's actually good. This entire time he did this for everyone else.
If Kokichi wasn't
Wait,
the
if
mastermind,
you didn't know that
how'd he
everyone
control
liked
them so
Kokichi,
easily?
he would literally be clueless
Dude,
about this.
I would have said he would have died like 5 chapters ago.
It's just boring. You're thinking with community perception instead of your own logic.
He
Well, I'm
just
basing
used Mew's remote
The
control,
logic
right?
around that.
So
Finding
the remote
opinions
that
based off
Kokichi
that.
was using was made by Mew?
It makes so much sense if
Oh,
that's the case.
you
though.
didn't
See?
know?
Kokichi controlled the exosols by using
Mew
Mew's
not
remote
only
control.
invented the electro bomb and the electro hammer, she also made a remote control that can hijack any electronic
Why
device.
is Mew just the highest impact dead person of all time?
Kokichi just slapped a receiver on each of the exosoles and took them for a spin.
Wait, is this why Monokuma was like acting as
Isn't
other
it a
people
bit
and shit?
unfair to tell them all that?
Fairness
No,
has nothing to do with
that's
it.
just random.
I offered up that info purely out of
He said,
spite.
"Fuck you, retard."
Spite towards you for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Well, whatever. It's way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
What's going on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
There's no doubt about it. Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
Were we just
I don't know
being
who the
dragged
mastermind
around by
is, though.
Kokichi's lies the
I have
whole
no clue.
time?
What were you trying to accomplish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi?
Yeah! Now you're gonna be all quiet?
Tanuki's had zero impact on this fucking trial, by the way.
Leave her alone.
She's been fucking.
She literally just
Yeah,
stands
yeah.
there and does nothing.
Then if he's not the mastermind,
Okay,
who is?
what is Himoku doing other than fucking
Part,
running?
dude, part of me thinks
There's
it's
even a
Kibo.
mastermind to begin with.
Yeah, Hippo, part of me thinks it's Kibo.
Man, what Monokuma just said is kind of wild.
Hmm.
Oh, that would be insane. Who's Monoc? Why do the Monocubs exist? What's going on?
Why are you
What do you mean?
fucking Monocubs?
Why the fuck do they exist? It doesn't make
And
sense.
what's he just thinking about everything? Hippo's just a monocub.
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis.
You act like this
and
is
you
this is
don't
every
need
single
to
trial.
know.
But I wanna know.
Literally Hippo.
I can't think.
Go into Mukuro Ikusama.
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails. Let's get things back on track. This class trial is to figure out who the culprit is, not the mastermind. So, yeah, get to talking.
I
Bitch.
agree. Before we worry about who the mastermind is or what my intent is, let's figure out the culprit!
But Monokuma doesn't
We
know
already
who it
voted
is.
Kaido.
How is he supposed to confirm the results?
We don't need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma. But you gotta run the class trial too. So no mistakes, okay?
Are you trying to get me to do something?
You've been watching us solve all these cases, but you can't be a spectator anymore. You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out.
Fuck, I love Kokichi, man.
So, let's resume this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too. This will be the final class trial. Me versus Monokuma.
You versus Monokuma?
When I play a game, I intend to win. But what's considered winning in this game? Beating the other players? No. Beating the game's mastermind is the true victory. And that's how I'll win! That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma! If I can deceive Monokuma till the very end, then I'll be the winner!
You're dragging us around like this? Just so you can win a game?
As I suspected, your thought process defies all logic.
But since the outside world is in total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we have. At least I can enjoy this game to the fullest and feel
I
good
can just
winning.
imagine all of Kokichi's sprites
You really
based on what
are
he's
a
saying.
remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaotic.
I just see the gay one now.
Remnant of despair? Whatevs. Let's just get this started. If the students or Monokuma don't know who the culprit is, then I'm the winner.
Don't underestimate me, or Shuichi and the others for that matter. It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game. But these kids are all that's left of Hope's Peak Academy. If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
Whose side are you taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious?
Those dream.
Monokuma joins your party.
Who invited you?
Now, let's
13.
join forces and unravel the truth
Wait.
behind this case.
What the fuck is
Well,
going
we were
on?
going to do it anyway.
It's truly the best ending, man. If only the Mono Cubs did this, man. It's literally what I've wanted since game 1, dude.
The
Let's
mastermind to
just
fight
ignore
Kokichi?
Monokuma.
No,
His
just
actions are always
Monokuma to be
beyond
a
comprehension.
character.
Yeah, let's just focus on the case.
Yeah, ignore me.
Hey, be quiet so we can ignore you.
Yeah, fucking.
Now, where should we start? We've already
Missed a lot.
established what Kokichi is after.
Well, Monokuma's on our side now.
Kokichi
He's
was
just
the
gonna keep
mastermind and then
talking
he
anyway,
wasn't.
isn't he?
We don't know who's alive and who's dead.
In my
But Kokichi is
experience,
currently
whenever
fighting the
you learn a
mastermind.
new
We were
fact,
depressed for a while.
Hippo just wants to know who's in the Exisal.
Kimiko asked
you
Maki,
learn
can you just
something
fucking
else
kill
along
me?
with it.
We're all apparently students
Yes,
of Hope
let's look
Peak.
for that.
New Hope's Peak. Yeah,
You
make
warmed
sure you
up
say
to me
that.
real fast.
We are all
I guess
hopes
you are both
me.
robots.
She said, "Fuck robot lives." Yeah, dude, that makes total sense. If Monokuma doesn't.
What's the question again? I feel like the video.
This is it!
I think it did happen with.
Let's discuss the video of Kaito being
Yeah, yeah.
crushed by the hydraulic
The
press.
second I saw it, it
Okay,
looked
but
so
is Kaito
weird.
alive?
I don't know.
I don't think Kaito could possibly live because he didn't drink the antidote.
We didn't see Kokichi drink it either. We saw him grab it.
He definitely drank. Shut the fuck up! He definitely drank it. Maki literally said he saw him drink it.
Kokichi said that
Quick,
he
get
filmed
this out of
that
your head.
video to prove he was not the victim. But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what about the video?
Definitely drink it. Maki says he saw him drink it. I mean,
It's pretty
what did he do?
strange
Like
to
hold
present
his
evidence
tongue
that
on the fucking
condemns you
end and
after all.
just not drink it and then give it to Kaito? Like, what? That wouldn't make any sense.
I don't even remember him drinking it.
There's literally a video. There's a picture of him
What
drinking.
do you mean you don't remember
get me
drinking it? It
tonight?
literally happened. What did he just say?
Then
Okay, I just want to say I was right on like
mistake
3
was
of the fucking
Kokichi
Hey, he
cases.
did drink it. Kokichi
Okay.
drank the antidote.
Okay, that's fine. But Hippo has never been right, and he's like, "Oh, you're fucking so wrong. You're so
Okay,
fucking wrong."
Okay.
I'm literally
Fight,
carrying him for all these cases.
Maybe he crushed Kaito with a hydraulic press, so the cause
Calm
of death would be
down.
unknown?
But if that were the only objective, there would be no need to film it. Discovering the crushed body would have been enough.
Okay,
No
but
need to show
usually
us the film.
when I'm wrong, it's just like I'm being dumb. But we literally saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
What
Like,
I'm
this
saying is
isn't-
I don't remember that.
It happened like
There was
10
a
minutes ago.
photo.
It wasn't even a photo. It was a voice acted scene. Like
Well, yeah, it was a voice acted scene with a photo of him drinking the antidote.
That's true.
See, even Monokuma agrees.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. If you get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you.
Oh
True.
my god.
Huh? Really?
There must be a reason you went out of your way to show us the body being crushed.
No reason, really. That's just my
Who the
twisted
fuck is in
personality.
the Exisal, dog? Wait, who's in the
It's
Exisal?
Uronami.
Kaede?
Apparently I'm wrong, so it's Kokichi.
No, Kokichi is dead.
Why is Kokichi dead? I just got back. What happened?
What? Been here the whole time.
I went to go pee.
I thought it was Kokichi that got pressed.
Yes, he did. But he also drank the antidote. I don't know how Kaito did what he did, but he did. But I don't think Kaito's alive.
But so both of them are dead?
Yes, but Kokichi died
Then
first.
then who's in the Exisal?
I don't.
That's literally what I'm trying to figure out, dude. Kokichi died first, and then Kaito died.
I don't
So-
think there's a way for them both to be dead and they're Exisal.
I definitely think. I don't know.
Unless Miyu made a fucking robot. I don't
He
see
was
them.
a fucking girl genius. she
I
is.
would let Mew literally rip my balls off with her red hair.
What the fuck? Oh, this is not good.
I'm going to
question?
sleep. This is gonna take an hour to solve.
Oh wait, yeah, this is actually easy as fuck.
What can't be
I don't even know the
identified
question.
even after watching the dead body footage?
Victim?
Yeah.
Alright, say that again slower.
All the way to the right. All the way to the right.
Wasn't a T.
It was one.
You were just having an over a second ago.
It's a red.
This is a T right
You
here.
missed
There was
it.
two!
Oh, right side.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm nuts! You're mad!
I see now.
Victim.
Huh?
I think Kokichi got pressed. Maybe? I don't fucking know. Just keep going, man.
This case sucks.
If you show the moment,
Gasmo.
This is what I literally said 10 minutes ago, by the way, and you were like, "You're so fucking wrong. We saw him."
I did literally not say that. When did I say that? Explain.
You literally did.
When? About what?
You
I
literally
said,
did.
when I said it had a pause function, you're like, "No, we literally saw
Okay,
him."
no, I never. Yeah, I said that, and then you were like, you had a pause function. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Before you said it had a pause function, I thought it had to have been Kaido. But I think Kokichi got pressed, Kaido died from poison, Kokichi died first, we vote Kaido, no one dies. I don't know who's in the
even if we
exo.
can't positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim. And that might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
Does that mean the victims were switched?
Switched? Then it was some other dead body that got crushed by the
Or
hydraulic
it was
press?
Mukuro Ikusawa somehow.
They literally dug up her, like, body from the
5
grave.
years ago.
I think if they're both dead, where the hell is the other person's body? Unless they both
There
got
should be
crashed, because that is a
to
lot
choose
of
from
blood.
if you reuse the body of a former victim.
Ooh.
If there was an unknown body, then we could guess the victim was switched. But too bad! Switching the victims was impossible.
Pause right there.
The footage showed the body being crushed. When in the footage would they have been able to switch the victim? And we already established that the footage was not doctored in any way. The camera doesn't have any editing functions. Just play, record, and pause. Monokuma also said that no computer was used to edit the footage. Remember?
Damn it! Me and my big mouth!
Which means switching out the victim would not be possible. Also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive. We already discussed this so many times. The chance of that happening is
It might be possible.
Huh?
Ooh.
There could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet.
Just remember when Mew's lifeless corpse hit the chapel?
Oh, and what trick is that?
Punk.
See? You don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way it could be done.
No, that's wrong.
So we can't just give up here.
Hey, Shuichi. I'll think harder about this as well. So, can you confirm whether or not the victims switch places? If Kaito is alive or not?
Maki.
I don't like the thought that I killed Kaito. I don't want that.
Okay then. Let's talk about the possibility that Makiro mentioned.
Himiko, if you call her that again...
Yes, please.
Oh, okay.
This character is so useless, I love it.
Let's all talk it over together.
We love a gender bend Kazuichi.
Not even Kazuichi, she's Yasuhiro. At least Kazuichi white knighted the best character.
At least Samugi's nice to look at. Hero is just terrible.
I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah. She also has,
Jeez,
like,
you guys
nice
are a
free time
stubborn
events.
bunch. There's no trick.
That's probably another lie.
However, if the victims
That
were
was a lie.
switched, then that would mean the footage was altered. How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how they switched places.
I knew there was a trick to that video the whole time.
It's magic.
Kokichi made it, so it's 100% suspicious.
Oh. Said fuck gay rights. Random pause when you can only see a hand.
Just want you to know they've shown this demented video 7 times and I'm just getting fucking crushed.
It's like how the blood doesn't even seep out, it just goes everywhere at once. Just fucking
There must be some
splats.
trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
Oh. What's up, Monokuma?
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The
Ooh.
filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
Character art?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Ooh, hello, King.
I agree.
What? Hey, we lost. Just go next. It's fine, whatever. You shot the camera from the exisal. From the exisal. Fuck.
Oh no!
He's called a hydraulic press
There
a
must
bigot.
be some trick to that
Fucking
video.
hydraulic presses.
That's what you all gotta
Right to
figure
lie?
out.
There is no trick.
Man, I wish we had
You can
Himiko's
check, but
ability
there's no
right
editing
now.
function in that camera.
Did the placement
Never
of that
listen to
camera seem
Gazmo
suspicious to any of you?
I don't
The
know why.
filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you
Use it on
think?
the last trial.
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Could it be that the video was shot at another location?
GameCube
Any
vibes.
other bright
GameCube
ideas?
vibes.
Come on, everybody, speak up!
Oh, that's so cute.
Let me tell you to agree with someone.
There must be some trick to that video. There is no trick. You can check, but there's no
I feel like that makes sense. Hydraulic press and
Don't you think?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press
I agree.
Consenting with a robot. The robot husk of Makoto Naegi.
Kibo is onto something. Isn't it weird that the hydraulic press stopped for a second? Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press,
Yes, that's right. The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping.
but in the video,
Fucking just barrel rolls.
The hydraulic press stopped briefly? Right before it crushed the body?
But why would it stop?
Colors. What is that? Literally, what is that in Intel?
Exercise.
I might just fuck around and for a bit. What though? What is this thing? I guess we should figure that out. Panel?
Wait, is that the stop button?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess. The power was cut. Maybe he did it after. Okay, dog. Really, what?
Ow.
I guess.
Yeah, but that one's like a 50-50 to be honest. Doesn't make the entire.
The only way to stop the hydraulic press is the force stop button.
An electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function. There'd be no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one there.
Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident.
Any rat?
I don't really remember. So what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time, can you?
That's true.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling. That would have clearly been caught on camera.
Okay.
Oh, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
It was the video too.
Huh? What do you mean?
Marco was just me in this fucking trial.
If
No
you
idea what's
stop
going
something
on.
else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press,
Oh fuck.
This is such a revolutionary conclusion that you have to play a minigame for it.
That.
I am getting in bed.
He literally didn't
Someone ping me. Fuck you, faggot.
It must be the Mandela effect.
Someone ping me when trial is almost over. Bye bye.
You're a weak human. Go ahead.
Oh my god.
Don't mind me, just gonna bang on you.
You can bang on my gym.
That's gay.
Any fags?
Wait, there was a fucking.
I see it.
I see it!
the culprit stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press. Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously. So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
That's what I've been saying this whole time!
Literally me.
When did you ever say that?
You and Wits was talking.
So they stopped at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to me.
Character is a genius.
But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
The only thing is, if you didn't drink that incident,
Huh?
then they're
Why?
both dead. Then I don't know who's in the fucking incel.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to figure out.
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
I don't know who. Paint. Oh.
I was wrong!
I don't think I've ever fucked one of these up. Or was it?
Where would the camera be set up? Hello?
It's near the switch.
You had to...
There!
That was so easy, Yasmin. Why you freak?
The video camera must have been set up somewhere around here. To operate the press and the camera at the same time, you would have to be near the switch.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle. If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
Maybe
And
he's
if it
just
was
trying to watch
recorded
someone
at
die
such
from
an
a
odd
better
angle, then that proves the trick was used.
Camera angles, huh?
True.
Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
Only took 8 deaths.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height. When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct? That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
You don't get to make that reference.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case, Kaito is...
Before he was crushed by the press, he was swapped with a different body. So Kaito's still alive!
Well, wait just a minute.
Yeah.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
True, honestly. Let's just roll with that.
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind, so he... Eh? Wait, the mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
What?
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Very well, I'll answer that.
You're giving in pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Huh.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Thrown away?
The other bodies are... gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Are the characters really just coming to a realization of this? I'm not listening to our conversation.
Wait, what? Kokichi?
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Something important?
What? Huh? What the fuck is this?
Not Kaito. I saw the fucking letters for victim. I don't know if it'll be used again.
First word's
Victim swapped. No, it's separate.
What the fuck is the second one?
Let's wait till it's all new letters and then we're gonna...
Change? Nope.
Oh, the victim helped.
Man, he's a freak.
Insult my king.
What the fuck? Who's in the exisal? Kaido had to have died from poison. What is going on?
I can't believe I overlooked this. What do you mean? There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped. Which means they were working together.
Huh? Working together?
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit. The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside. If they switched places while the press and the camera were stopped, then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim.
So who's
To
alive?
put it simply, both people operated
Kaido,
the press
he
and
would have died
camera
to poison.
at
I
different
don't
times.
understand how Kaido could be blind.
An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
The victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point. Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk. So, have you realized who done it yet?
Kaido. I don't understand how Kaido could be alive right now. Why would Kaido be fucking like... What? What is happening?
The apparent victim we saw in the
Stop.
video
Skate,
was
stop.
Kaito, which means
To be fair, we said it sucks so far.
Kokichi was operating the hydraulic press and camera at first. If the 2 of them switched while the press was stopped, then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi
Why did he die though? Why would he kill himself?
must be Kaito.
Maybe the poison hasn't killed Kaito yet and it's about to kill him? I don't know, that part doesn't make any sense.
So, the person inside that exisal isn't Kokichi. It has to be Kaito.
What did you say?
So the culprit for this case is... Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
I don't want to believe it either, but it's the only way any of this makes sense.
Oh, what the
My
fuck?
detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit.
Oh?
There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive. Because I'm the culprit.
Wait, you? But didn't you say...
I saw it with my own eyes.
Here you go, Wits.
Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito.
I don't see it in his mouth. I don't see him swigging. I don't see it in his throat. I don't see it in his belly. What if they were cosplaying as each other? What do you think about that?
There's no doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
With a woman.
But you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito.
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him. But
I think
the truth speaks differently. In the end, I was just running away from the facts.
Huh? I don't understand.
Hippo at the moment.
Poor Rocky.
There was only one antidote. So it's
trying
more
to save
likely
him
he
right
died
now?
from
Yeah,
my
she's
poison arrow.
lying to save him.
This is the truth.
Okay, if it's Kaido, he's gonna come out
It's
and be like,
not
no,
decided yet.
I can't let you.
I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that can't be. The person in that exisal is...
It's not Kaito! I saw Kokichi drink the antidote! There's no mistake. Kaito is dead. I killed Kaito. There's absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
Oh.
Hippo, take a picture right now.
Me? I'm not crying right now.
That's for you?
No, I told you I don't cry, dude. It's so hard to get me to cry.
I'm fucking crying, bro.
What? This isn't that sad. It's just like fucking tragic.
It's just multiple people trying to do something for the greater good.
But Maki,
I
you don't
haven't
know
cried
for
yet.
certain
When
that
I first played
Kokichi
through it, I haven't
drank
cried
the
yet.
antidote.
At the end.
What?
Really gets sad.
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it.
See?
So maybe there's
It's
another
what's right.
possibility.
Wait, there's no way he tongue fucked it.
What
That'd be so
are you
stupid.
talking about? Impossible. That's...
Dude, there's no way I'm
Impossible.
right again with the wrong information. Like I
There
was for the
is no
previous
other
one.
possibility! I killed Kaito!
Oh god.
I killed Kaito!
Oh, wait, is this
Pepe
hard? You said this
Jamie.
is
You're
hard,
the one
right?
who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow.
Actually, no.
Yo, she looks
No,
dope.
the one next chapter is
There's
really
no
hard.
other possibility.
Dude, she looks weird.
What do you know?
She's like Ash.
I
if she was
killed
weird.
Kaito! You're the one who's wrong.
Oh boy.
Okay,
He
just wait till
died
the
from
next
my
one.
poison arrow. There's no...
Pepe Jam, here we go.
Doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying. It doesn't matter what you say. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore.
Whoa, chill!
Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away
This is
from
your
the
best
truth
one yet.
anymore. Because
almost
I
died
know
on
what I
that
saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong.
Naked.
Oh god.
I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
I hate Wits. Wits is so fucking dumb.
Dude, it's because I don't pay attention a lot of times. I'm just, because I'm just thinking.
You are stupid! I am so mad!
He didn't actually.
I literally just sit here and think the entire time, and I like half listen.
To drink it?
Hey guys, Kokichiyama, today I'm going to tongue fucking antidote.
Drinking the antidote was part of his lie.
Maybe he didn't like the taste.
Ew, apple? I like grape.
Maki could only see
I'd rather
silhouettes
die.
through the window.
No one likes grape.
She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it. I believe that
He holds
Kokichi
the grape
knew
Fanta.
this and just pretended to drink the antidote. After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
Make him cooperate?
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character, and Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
But didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us. You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
He went so far as to give up his life, just to create this mystery?
Nagito vibes.
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious.
How come when there's trouble, it's always you three?
Just to execute their plan.
Why would he go that far?
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what.
Oh boy.
But too bad! Shuichi figured out the truth!
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
Delusion?
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died. But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras?
I'm fine with being an extra.
Huh? Why?
Extra thick.
If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Kokichi's words in my mouth!
But why? You are being so friendly with us.
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore.
Kaito, I believe in you.
Hmm?
I still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit. I will show you the truth. The truth you can't deny.
Oh, here we fucking go. Closing iron. I hate this part.
And I don't like doing it, but actually watching
Yeah,
it.
it's the doing it part. It's like literally I have to AFK for like fucking 5 minutes so he can do it.
Okay.
No, that was not a flame on you.
Just
I didn't mean to do that. What the fuck? What?
I feel like it'd be boring to do as well.
I said my brain is massive. I'm exercising. And hold on. It's those stupid little fucking pictures,
That's
guys.
my Discord bet. Kokichi is looking rough there.
The thing is, Kokichi would have had to hold the fucking. It would have been fucking hard. He's dying. Hold the camera.
Now you see what's right. Why everyone loves Kokichi.
Yeah, because he's actually a good character. He doesn't feel the greater good.
Kind of weird.
I still don't understand why we saw the video for fucking Rantaro Umami.
Everything has its purpose.
You will see.
Shut the fuck up, dude. I haven't been on this for fucking chapter and a half.
Literally just wait 20 minutes.
No. So we're not gonna get to it.
Maybe like an hour because it takes the forever.
What the fuck? I'm going to die. What?
Yourself, I'm Kokichi and Kokichi's back.
Some Kokichi shirtless, about to be corpse.
This is the truth of the case.
I skipped through this, man.
No,
Let's
this is
go
the
over
best
the
case.
Kokichi and the culprit created together.
Hi.
Last night, Kibo saw Himiko from the window of his lab. She was carrying a black case and heading.
Whoops, didn't mean to do that.
When she reached the hangar, she handed the case to someone through the bathroom
You're
window.
looking like a witch bit.
That someone is the culprit of this case.
More like a thick bitch.
Locked in the bathroom, the culprit had
Kibo
asked
kinda got
Himiko
cake.
to bring them a certain weapon.
Literally see nothing on Kibo.
Look at this fucking
A disassembled crossbow
dies,
from Maki's lab. The culprit was going to use the crossbow to challenge Kokichi to a fight.
Kodo Naegi.
Some time passed, and Maki made her way to the hangar. She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and save the culprit trapped in the bathroom. However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering. Fortunately for her, she had an electro hammer to get around the barrier, in a way. She used her electro hammer to disable an exisal and climbed inside. She knew exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one. Around that time, the culprit and Kokichi began their confrontation.
Hi, yourself, I'm Kokichi in the face of imminent danger.
While Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow. But the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him. That's why the culprit aimed for Kokichi's right arm. If they really wanted to kill him, they would have shot him in his vitals.
Ow!
Kokichi reeled from the arrow, and the culprit jumped on him immediately. He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an Exisal with a remote. While they were fighting, something happened that caught them both off guard. The shutter of the hangar opened, and an Exisal stepped inside. Kokichi was definitely not expecting an Exisal to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the Exisal.
Bad
But
bitch comes
Maki
in.
leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow. The arrow hit Kokichi right in the back, and it was no normal arrow. The tip was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called Strike 9 poison. The poison kills slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died. But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spin his lies.
True
When
rat.
she had had enough, Maki tried to finish him off with another poisoned arrow. But this time, Maki was the one caught by surprise. To keep Maki from becoming the Black End, the culprit used their body to shield Kokichi. The
I was thinking
culprit's
also
left
maybe
arm
he
was
just cut off
struck
his
by a
arm,
poison
but-
arrow.
My
Maki
original theory
remembered
was
that
he
there was
cut
an
off his arm
antidote in
and
my
put it
lab,
next to-
and immediately ran off to get it. The Strike 9
For
poison
reference,
slowly
Maki
circulated
ran
through
all
their
the way
systems
from the
and would
hangar
soon
to
kill them
Shuichi's
both.
lab, which is in the school on the
But
fourth
in
floor
that
and all the
desperate
way back.
situation, Kokichi thought up a clever lie. He incorporated this unforeseen event into his plan to help him win the killing game. Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma. That was Kokichi's true objective. It's why he claimed to be the mastermind. Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar.
Kokichi's brilliant
Thus,
plan.
Kokichi's final lie was set into motion. When Maki returned with the antidote, she couldn't get back inside the hangar. So she went around to the hangar bathroom and passed the antidote through the window. But after the culprit was given the antidote, Kokichi immediately snatched it.
Kokichi, Hippo's looking like Kokichi with
Kokichi
alcohol.
drank down
Kokichi's
all of
looking
the
like Hippo with
antidote, while
alcohol.
the culprit and Maki watched in horror. Maki must have been panicking, thinking the only antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poisoned arrow. But it was all another one of Kokichi's lies. He had only pretended to drink the antidote. Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel. But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave. After Maki had left, Kokichi took out another weapon.
That is me.
An electrobomb, capable of disabling communication devices for hours.
At Hippo's house when he says his trial
was to
sucks.
use an electrobomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras. That was why he commissioned Mew to make the bombs in the first place. After detonating an electrobomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan. Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never have agreed to such a plan. But because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request. Request is a generous term. It was more like blackmail. In any case, the two were now working together as accomplices in an insane plan.
Mail.
There was a lot to prepare and not a lot of time. They had to work fast. If Kokichi died from the Strike 9 poison, the whole plan would be ruined. After fabricating the scene in the bathroom,
But it was looking like
dragged
Kokichi's looking like Hippo at the Boscon
press.
hotel room.
This is how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created. Kokichi, with the support of the culprit, stood in front of the press's control panel.
Look at them.
The
Ignore
two
the
of them
blood
were
dripping down
finally
from
ready to
Kokichi and the fact that he is
execute
just
the
poisoned
insane
and
lie.
dying.
While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel, the culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders. Then, Kokichi activated the press and the camera's record button at the same time. The hydraulic press came down slowly, all caught on tape for us to see. Normally, the safety function would have triggered, but the electrobomb had disabled it. The press got lower and lower, and just as the culprit disappeared from view, Kokichi pressed the force stop button and the camera's pause button simultaneously. The two then switched places and also switched roles. The culprit and the victim.
You also have a Kokichi physique.
The would-be victim became our culprit and started up the press and camera.
Oh?
Howdy.
Kokichi had saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation. He wanted to win the killing game, even if it meant dying himself. And so, Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video. The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim. Now alone, the culprit collected the video camera and tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again. This would make it impossible for us to determine the identity of the crushed body. But there was another reason the victim was killed in this way. It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve. This was all part of Kokichi's plan to create a murder not even Monokuma could figure out.
In this case, while.
With the press disabled, the culprit returned to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's clothes.
Don't say anything.
Finally, they climbed inside of an exisal to hide and
Make it
waited
rain.
with bated breath. And here they are now in this trial, pretending to be Kokichi.
Literally what?
They're trying to deceive Monokuma in order to defeat the true mastermind. And that's it. That's Kokichi's
The thing is, I still have no
unidentified
fucking clue who the
culprit
mastermind
trick.
is.
Yeah, that's the
Zero
problem.
insight. This showed zero insight to me. Part of me wants to think it's Kibo.
The culprit is in that
Shadow the
exisal.
Hedgehog vibe.
It's you, isn't it? Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut.
Near the stars.
Man. Took a nice little nap there. What's up, everyone?
I'm right, aren't I? That's you in there, isn't it, Kaito?
Really? Is it really Kaito?
Dude, what if it's not Kaido?
I must reluctantly
What
agree
if we're
with
dead?
Shuichi's deduction.
What if this is a simulation?
Man, Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions.
Gonna miss not being able to voice Kokichi
You're
anymore.
Still not gonna admit it?
Admit it, but it's wrong.
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
Was Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
Whew.
You claim everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you?
Well.
You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment. But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up. So, if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do anything, right? It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible, it's the actual truth.
Well, it's true. There's no proof that the bodies were switched.
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay. This emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith. That's what I feel right now.
Gay!
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
Shuichi?
Well, I don't care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma. What will the results of this voting time be? If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then it will be my victory. And that will ruin the entire killing game. Come on, Monokuma. Start the voting already.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh! Let's proceed with voting time, shall we? Sorry I fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes. 'Cause I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my side.
Can I just say something? I'd like to have one last conversation before we vote.
We haven't lied yet.
One last conversation?
There's more to talk about?
You see, before we vote, there's something I have to say. I just need you all to listen. All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal?
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
One heart, Hippo.
Huh?
You have one heart.
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
Fucking dog.
All right, let's pin
this down. Who is inside that exisal? Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi!
I'll reveal the truth.
Perjury.
Kokichi, I'm sorry. I just can't lie for you anymore.
What?
What do you mean, lie?
Why did you say Kokichi? The one in the Exisol is...
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you all.
Huh?
The truth is, after we found the crushed body, I saw Kokichi.
You saw Kokichi?
Yes. He threatened me, told me that if I didn't do what he said, he'd kill us all. He wanted me to lie about what I saw, so that the trial would be more interesting. But I can't do it anymore. I can't keep lying like this.
What?
I have to tell the truth. Kokichi isn't dead. He's alive.
Oh, hold on! Why did you wait until now to mention this?
I'm so sorry, Kibo, but it's true.
Man.
No, that's wrong.
Everyone, please, don't vote for Kaito. There's no doubt about it. Kokichi is in that Exisal. He's the culprit.
Hey, Shuichi, I don't know what you're scheming, but as far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all. If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like champs. Got it?
I'm not wrong. We can't vote for Kaito!
Stop it! That's enough!
Huh?
It's over. If you guys get it wrong and Monokuma gets it right, then you'll all get punished. There's no way I can let that happen. So, it's fine. Let's end this.
Say that Kaito did the best job of imitating Kokichi in the world.
Kaito!
So, it really was you?
My bad for tricking you guys. I'll explain everything. But before that, it's voting time. Alright, don't get it wrong. I'm definitely the culprit. You got it? I'm the one who killed Kokichi.
Kaito, no!
It's just like you to figure it all out, Shuichi. You're really something else. So all you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives do. Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get this vote started!
Well said. Let's get this started then. The heart-racing excitement at...
Man. I don't wanna. Actually, fucking Yumiko.
Who'll be chosen as the blue...
Man.
It's just gonna be one for Maki.
Oh no, God.
you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
The Mono Cubs were the mastermind for it.
Fuck my debate scrum points.
It's fine, it was worth it.
We got to hear all the key changes.
Well,
You voice act this. It's a sad.
Whatever, man. What?
My character.
Okay, gotcha. You just attack me. Well, if the culprit's gonna confess, then I guess even morons can't screw this up.
absolutely right.
The blackened who killed Kokichi Yoma is Kaido Momota. You all got it right. So you all got it right, huh? Even Suichi and Makiro voted for me. What a relief. Well, I knew you guys wouldn't get it wrong.
But you know...
But man, was it hard to act like Kokichi the whole time. I mean, sure, he wrote most of his lines.
Jeez.
Seriously, look at this huge script. He wrote the whole thing.
You've
And
kind
you
of
got
a
a bunch of
script.
alternative lives for different events, too. Even so, I had to ad-lib. You guys couldn't tell,
so
though, huh?
sad.
Come on, man.
Come on, guys. Don't look so sad. You guys got it right. It's all good.
Why?
Huh?
Why did you kill Kokichi? You were against him. You were against the killing game. So why did you kill him? I believe that you absolutely want to do such a thing.
Maki, is she protecting Kaido or just believing in him like me?
That's right.
Yeah, I should explain. Most of it is just like Suichi said.
After Kokichi pretended to take the antidote, he gave it to me. I mean...
He told me and I had to cooperate with his plan.
Hey!
Plan? What plan? Oh, flashback, haha.
No, this is important. I've been thinking this whole
He
time
just wants to voice act the twink.
of a plan to throw the mastermind off guard.
What?
Throw them off guard? What are you talking about? You're the mastermind.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of a lie. I only pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
Pretended?
You all fell for it. But you know, I prepared a bunch of stuff. Like this remote control, I had Mew make it. The mysterious message in the courtyard, using Gonta and making him a murderer. All that preparation was just to make you guys think I was the mastermind.
What?
The hell? Why'd you do all that?
The reason why I pretended to be the mastermind
Shit!
was to end this boring killing game.
Huh?
End it.
Yeah.
I thought if I showed you the despairing truth, you guys wouldn't want to go outside anymore. I thought it would end the killing game. But instead, this happened. I'm gonna die by Maki's hands. Why do you think this happened? Why do you think Maki tried to kill me? This is actually really important, by the way. Why do you think the killing game started again?
What?
Why?
Oh, man.
Because the true mastermind instigated it. I'm certain of it. They made a move without us noticing. Man, thanks to that, everything's ruined.
Hold on!
True mastermind instigated it. Whoever that person is, they also instigated Maki's actions too.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, they probably tried to eliminate me because I pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
What's thinking?
Yeah, kind of. My actions were instigated by the true mastermind. Like, what move did they do without us noticing?
Flashback light.
But that can't be. The reason I decided to kill Kokichi was because I remembered the truth from the flashback light.
Could it be...
Maybe making you remember the truth is what the mastermind wanted.
What?
Maybe the true mastermind had us use the flashback light. Target Kokichi as a remnant of despair?
Which means...
So the flashback light itself was the true mastermind's trap all along. They expected us to target Kokichi once we remembered he was a remnant of despair?
Okay.
Kokichi certainly expected it. That's why he talked about the true mastermind. So, this is all rather convenient for the true mastermind. The person claiming to be the mastermind just so happened to be a remnant of despair?
Who is it?
We're all students of Hope's Academy, and our fates are tied to the remnants of despair. Never would have imagined that fate would bring us to Kokichi's murder. Which plays too nicely for the true mastermind. I didn't know about that flashback light. Guess that's another mystery for you.
I mean...
Anyways, like I was saying.
You know...
Who is the true mastermind?
Who knows? I don't know either.
But
it doesn't matter. We can't lose. This game is pointless unless you win. That's why I thought of a special plan. When I'm on the verge of losing, my plan will help me win.
Huh?
I don't really get it, but just a plan to throw off the mastermind?
Well, it's not that difficult, Kaito. I need you to kill me.
What? I mean...
Plan was to make a case where the victim was unknown. And trick Monokuma into thinking I was the victim so he'd mess up. He wrote that either Makiro or Kokichi were the blackened. I'd show myself and Monokuma's ruling would be invalid. If Monokuma's ruling was invalid, the game would end.
But...
That's what I'm most curious about. What makes you think it would end?
That's right.
Yeah, I asked Kokichi about that myself. Why would Monokuma care if he messed up who was blackened? This is what he said.
Well, you know...
Even if it's Monokuma or the true mastermind, they can't break the rules as they please. Being unfair like that isn't allowed.
Hold up!
What do you mean?
Yeah...
Death games are meant to be watched. If no one is watching, there'd be no reason to be such a stickler about the rules. There'd be no point in making this a game in the first place.
But
Monokuma's been a stickler about the rules, and about making the game interesting. That's why he agreed to my plan in the virtual world.
Which means
Monokuma is aware that someone is watching us. In which case, I have no doubt this death game is being shown to someone.
What did you say?
How'd they do, Kimiko?
So, this is some kind of show?
Okay, never mind.
Oh, me, did Himiko for
Yeah! But who are you watching? We're the only people left alive.
You're not allowed to speak, Gachi.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
That's right. The flashback light is the reason we even remembered that.
Nah.
Well, Kokichi might have been right. Why have a death game when no one's watching? I wasn't sure about it either. But after the class trial, there's no doubt.
Listen up.
Monokuma can't do whatever he wants. He's bound by the rules of the game. That's why he couldn't afford to get the culprit wrong. Why he relied on Suichi.
Yeah.
Just like Kokichi said, this game's rules matter so much, someone's watching. Death game is made to be watched. That's true, then who? Who's watching this?
Hey.
What's this
What's
all
this
about? No, I refuse.
What the fuck?
You sound like a... Okay, whatever. Go.
What's this all about, Monokuma? Is this killing game really a show for someone?
Who can say?
Yeah? Why won't you tell us? We were friends during the trial.
You guys.
Honestly, I was just happy you guys cooperated with me.
Well...
Humans love to help. They jump at any opportunity to extend a helping hand.
Well then.
Then here's another question. What are you, really, if Kokichi, a remnant of despair, is not the mastermind?
Incomprehensible.
Who's the true mastermind? Is it another remnant of despair like him?
Ahem!
I'm not gonna spill the beans on a perfect to-be-continued cliffhanger like that.
Why, you are just too cute.
What?
Huh? Really?
Hey,
Fuck.
I understand Kokichi's plan, but why did you agree to work with him, Kaido? Why did you Oh my god. Why did you agree to kill Kokichi? Because he saved your life? You should have just ignored him. He's better off dead anyways.
Nah.
It's kind of hard to ignore such an annoying guy.
huh?
What?
Jeez.
Jeez, I wonder how far ahead he planned this evil scheme of his.
What?
Yeah, but killing you?
Don't screw around!
What are you talking about? You want me to kill you?
Ah.
I figured you'd react like that. But are you sure you're okay with that?
Fuck, man, I'm tired.
Because if this poison kills me, then Maki would become the Blackened. And her crime would be exposed so easily.
That's so sad.
Well, you know.
If that happened, then Maki and I would have died for no reason, right?
Wow.
Which is just what the true mastermind expects.
What? You?
Damn it, that's playing dirty. So that's why you gave me the antidote.
I am the ultimate supreme leader. There are no depths I won't sink to. Even I have to sacrifice myself. Anyway, this is our chance. Our chance to end this killing game.
Ruin this killing game.
That's why you have to kill me, so we can win and ruin this killing game. We will bring the true mastermind and everyone who's watching. We'll bring them down to utter despair.
I just didn't, though.
Okay, that face is the fucking Doki Doki face, man.
And everyone who died can rest in peace.
Oh.
Oh crap. Okay, I'm gonna die soon. Can we get this started already?
Damn.
You're seriously crazy, dude.
But you know.
At least I wasn't boring, right?
That punk.
Then he blackmailed you by using me?
Nah.
No, I agreed to his plan once I heard the word ruin this killing game.
Jeez.
He was crazy, but that let him come up with some crazy plans. We needed a crazy plan in order to stand a chance against Monokuma. I bet on that chance. I didn't have any other choice.
Damn it.
I'm out of time.
What?
Time?
Could it be...
Kaido, you mean your health?
I
What are
have
you
crippling
talking about?
depression. But you said you were fine. You told me not to worry about it anymore.
My bad.
My bad. That was a lie.
Huh?
A lie?
Yeah, it's pretty bad, honestly. I'm at my limit just talking.
I'm about to die.
No, it can't be.
But you know...
But I gotta wonder how this happened. I don't remember at all. My memory is I was fine during the medical exam for my training. I was fine during the medical exams, and that means...
Could it be...
Might be the virus.
What?
Virus? Dude, I knew it.
If I remember correctly...
What are the plagues that cause our planet to crumble?
Tag yourself, I'm the girl on the crosswalk on the right.
I'm the person snoozing on the bed.
Which one?
All of them.
Virus carry the meteorites that spread across the globe.
Tag yourself on Fuyiko.
Hopes the Academy along with the rest of the planet is in danger of execution.
Hugo's literally not here.
He's literally in the
We
middle
haven't
on the
come
left
so
pane.
far.
Wait, what? Oh my god, that's just an old man.
We're almost wiped out in it.
Could it be...
It must have something to do with the virus. Kaido didn't use that flashback light, so he might not remember it.
But weren't we supposed to be immune? We were selected because we didn't...
Well...
Perhaps the virus was dormant when you were selected for the Gopher Project.
To tell you the truth,
Could have been infected the whole time, showing no symptoms until very recently.
What did you say?
What?
Yeah!
Kaido is infected with the virus? But how could that be?
I said this, by the way, I said this.
Jeez.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I guess I'm pretty screwed, huh? I knew this was coming. That's why I agree with Kokichi's plan.
But you know,
when I found out about the plan, I thought it was pretty awesome.
Hey, so...
Kokichi left me a whole outline of it. I freaked out when I read it. It was a pretty good plan. I thought we might be able to trick Monokuma. But I knew Shuichi'd see right through it in the end.
Huh?
What?
Well done!
Nice job. Oh, wait. That's exactly how it went. Nice job, Shuichi. You really
Good job, bro. You got me killed.
Well then.
Kaito, did you...
That's right.
Yeah, I knew you guys would figure everything out.
Got it.
That's why I was able to get on board with Kokichi and lie to you like that. Even if I messed stuff up during the trial, I knew Shuichi would see the truth.
That's my sidekick.
It's what I expected from my sidekick.
Why?
Why? If you knew I'd see through it, why?
Then...
If you knew it's pointless from the start, then you shouldn't have gone that far.
Nah.
It wasn't pointless. It ended up being a huge success.
What's that mean?
Why?
I mean...
Because of this plan and Kokichi pretending to be the mastermind,
Got it.
we got closer to the true mastermind's lair. Behind this truth, there's gotta be a hint that leads to the real truth.
Huh?
The real truth?
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. That's why Kokichi gave us his life.
But...
You talk as if he was your partner when you hated him so strongly before.
What?
Oh, I hate his guts. Honestly, I'm still pissed off at him. He made us go through so much crap, to the end. No, even beyond that. He was a lying sack of shit. Okay, kinda rude.
Oh fuck, this is where I cry. It's getting harder to breathe, so... Please, can you...
Hey, so...
Hey, can I ask you one thing? I want to ruin this killing game, but... you kept saying how fun this game was.
It was fun to have friends.
That was a lie, obviously. How could a game that you're forced to play be fun?
Shit.
Hey, to think this game was fun to survive, I had to lie for myself.
Huh?
Bastards who created this game to toy with our lives. The shit's enjoying it. They all piss me off.
Shit!
That's why I'm willing to do whatever it takes to end this game.
Huh?
Kokichi said that?
Nah.
It could have been a lie too, but he probably just said it so I'd cooperate with him.
Was it really a lie? I like to think his dying words may have been the honest truth.
It's a lie!
No, it's definitely a lie. He's not the type to shed real tears.
But...
I wonder which one it is. I'm just a plain Jane that says nothing
the truth.
useful.
And now at the very end, I don't really understand Kokichi.
Oh.
Maybe that's what lying is all about. Truth is in the eye of the beholder, huh? Kokichi was the very embodiment of a lie.
Tell me he is not the best character.
Pretty much wraps it up. My explanation. Now, finally, I need to apologize to Shuichi.
Huh?
Why me?
I mean...
To be honest, I was jealous of you.
Huh?
Jealous?
That's right.
You were always saving us, you know? Your detective skills kept us alive. You were just too cool, and I got frustrated.
My bad.
That's why I was so harsh on you. My bad.
That's wrong.
Kaido, no, Kaido, that's not true.
Hey!
I was so confident because you were there for me, Kaido. You made me your sidekick. You said that you'd take the responsibility. That's why I can do all this. Didn't talk to me back then. Even now, it'd be.
Hmm?
Fuck. Kaido?
Kaito! What?
Kaito, are you okay?
How can I be okay? I'm about to die.
Okay.
Okay. You sure are, bucko? 'Cause it's punishment time! Punishment?
I won't let you.
I won't let you kill him.
I won't let you kill Kaido.
Oh?
Oh? Planning to get in my way? You know what'll happen if you do that, don't you?
So what?
I don't care what happens. I plan to kill you anyway from the start.
Indeed.
Yes, I've been determined to fight back for a while now.
Cut it out.
Oh. Stop.
Kaito!
Oh, Kaido, I can't. I can't let you die, Kaito.
That's it!
I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're dying. I won't let Monokuma touch you.
Kaide.
Fuck.
What was that?
What's so funny?
Hey, hey!
Oh, just thinking about life and how irreplaceable it is. Know what I mean?
Hippo, I think, are you ready for the happiest moment of your life?
When a life ends, those closest to it mourn. But if you could somehow recycle that life, then those closest to it wouldn't need to mourn anymore, right?
That's
Hippo?
nice.
If we could recycle life, the world would be filled with hope. That's my point.
Hey!
Hippo?
What are you talking?
Hey!
Oh my god. This might be the best day of my life. Alright, kids! Time for your grand re-entrance!
Wait, they're bigger.
Rise and shine, Earthsign! With our powers combined, we are the Mono Cubs!
Let me tell you.
This made Hippo's 2020.
I'm literally so happy right now.
Huh?
What god, she's gone.
He's not here.
I'm
You
Monotaro.
do Monotaro.
Me?
Hippo?
I'm Monotaro. No matter how you read it, spell it, or say it, it's still Monotaro.
What the? That's totally a... Oh, sorry. What the? That's totally a lie.
By the way...
What the hell's going on? Fuck.
What?
Okay, yeah. So I only give it to you because Monica. Yeah. What the hell's going on? I could have swore there was more of you chumps before.
Hell yeah!
Holy shit.
King?
I'm happy right now.
Fuck if I know! Let's destroy Monodam now! This sad sack is bumming me the fuck out!
What did you say?
What the?
Aren't all the Mono Cubs completely destroyed?
Hey,
Those old
God,
Mono
it'd be so
Cubs
hard
were
to go from
destroyed.
Fanny to another
These Mono
character.
Cubs are the latest model! They still got their factory settings, so in a way, it's like they're brand new characters.
thank you so much!
But who cares? Now that my Cubs are back, I'm not lonely and miserable anymore.
What was that?
You brought them back on a limb like that?
You
You guys are just as replaceable, maybe not as replaceable as the Mono Cubs, but finding other people to participate in this killing game is easier than you might think. Finding other people?
Oh well.
I got no idea what's going on, or what any of this means, but that's right.
Hell yeah!
Dude, I've never been so happy in my life, actually. Hell yeah! We're so fucking lovable and shit! Except Monodam, of course.
I will repeat what happened.
Yes!
Hey, hey!
Oh, do you know what else this means?
Shing!
Now that the Mono Cubs are back, I've got my Exoso entourage protecting me again. Still want to defy me now? This is bad. He's got the Exosols again.
Shut up.
So what?
I won't let you kill him.
It doesn't matter. I won't let you kill Kaido. I'll fight until the end. Dog, he's dead.
Stop. Even if you fight the Exosols, you'll just get killed, damn it. The remote control and the last Electro Bomb are crushed in the press.
No.
No, I won't give up.
You?
Hero, enough already.
I've never felt this way before. I've always fought to kill, but this is the first time I've fought to protect someone.
Huh?
And I've never been given a nickname like Makiro before either.
What?
You.
And I've never met someone as stubborn as you before. And I've never
Oh my god.
fallen for someone before.
What?
Hockey roll. Hockey?
No.
I don't want this to end. I just don't.
I won't let you kill him.
That's why I won't let you kill Kaido. I absolutely won't let you.
My bad.
Hockey roll. I'm sorry, but it's not an option. I don't have as much time left as you think. I'm fighting just to stay standing.
But I...
Hey, so...
Makiro, I asked you before, what's your enemy? Before you hated yourself so much, you couldn't even like yourself a little. Wasn't the reason you tried to distance yourself from you?
That's right.
Decided that you didn't deserve to have, didn't you? That was your enemy.
Don't worry about it.
Not anymore, huh? You're alright now. Fell for a guy like me. You can learn to like yourself.
Weird way of putting it.
God.
Come on, man.
Don't cry. Can't you send me off with one last smile?
I believe in you.
You guys too. I'm not gonna allow any tears. Send me off with a bang.
Okay.
Alright, Kaido. I won't cry.
Launch his dead body into space.
Me too. I'm gonna hold it in.
Yeah, I'll endure it.
I can't cry. I wanted to.
Sorry about the wait, Monokuma. Go ahead and start now.
Okay.
Can do.
Dong dong dong.
Oh boy, my first punishment time. I've never seen one before.
Hey!
Still just having a memory loss.
No, they're new Monocubs.
Oh. Let me just say this to the true mastermind controlling Monokuma.
Get ready!
You better get ready. My friends aren't gonna lose to you. That's all.
Please.
I'll leave the rest to you guys in this ridiculous killing game.
Please do not worry.
You won it, so please don't worry.
Shuichi!
Tuichi, never forget you're not alone. You have friends. Don't try to do everything by yourself, okay?
Okay.
Kaido.
Yeah, Kaido. Okay.
The impossible is possible!
Don't forget, the impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Kaido.
Oh.
Maki roll!
Maki roll. How long are you gonna cry? You should smile.
Sorry.
I can't. That's impossible. I can't.
Of course. My bad for making you cry like that.
Alright!
Alright then. Let's end this with a bang.
Jesus
I'm Kaito Momota, Luminary of the
Special
Stars.
punishment suited to the Luminary of the Stars.
I told you it's sad.
You don't gotta tell me. I'm excited just to get this started.
If this didn't break you, it's nothing
Yeah,
well.
well, screw you. I'm not gonna
I mean,
die.
my eyes watered a little bit when she was bawling her eyes out, but like I didn't like. My voice didn't change at all. I don't know. Yeah, it's so hard for me to cry.
Hippo, you remember this one?
Yeah, I do actually.
How?
It's the very first execution in the first game. Where they killed Kyoko's dad.
Oh fuck.
It's fucked up.
He died before the execution could kill him.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Kipo got cake.
Monokuma is pissed.
Kaito.
You go 5 for 5, Hippo.
It was fucking the back between Kaito and Suichi. That was fucked up.
Right?
So yes.
Kibo, are you okay?